Hey guys, welcome to the Thursday live stream, and I'm Sarah.
Hello, I'm Mike.
And we're glad that you're here, and hopefully in good health, and hopefully having a wonderful week. I really appreciate everybody who's come here today, and that's very kind of you all to be here. So,
you want me to say hi to the people while you do the link share?
Yes, I need to share the link for the live stream,
okay,
so we can greet some of the people in the chat.
Chronological order. Hey, Brick Stars Boy, Adamo, Raptors of Dathomir, Lego Madness, who are here pre-stream, and then Ingrid Wynn, the Brick Dude 08, Productions 4R, Burner Builds, the Woodshop Teacher, Sarah McClelland, Mama
lots
Lego,
of people.
Owen Francis, and Eric Fidalis, who, of course, it is his birthday today, so happy birthday, Eric Fidalis. We didn't forget. Thanks for reminding
Happy birthday,
else.
Eric. Happy birthday to you. Thank you
really
so much
awesome.
for coming by on your birthday and sharing a little bit of that with us. I hope you had a good birthday despite maybe the circumstances that you're in the world. I still hope that you had a wonderful birthday. And
did you get some cool gifts? Any Lego gifts? And no questions so far. I think everybody's just saying hi. Everybody's just saying welcome.
Good.
And Brick Stars Boy and Adam O may be busy and show up a little bit later. So again,
no problem.
Welcome everybody. We're streaming for a tight 2 hours today.
2 hours exact.
We are hanging out with Cy O'Connor and the panel after that. So we'll remind you at the end if you're wanting to drop in there as well. So if you want to listen to somebody else talk about more, but this is the build so far. It's even very heavy to lift up, but we've built the bottom floor, we've built the first floor, and now the second floor, and we're going to build here the third floor, the bag 17.
Are we in the final stretch yet for this, or not quite yet?
It is the final manual, the third manual, but there's still
quite a lot.
Bag 17 and 18, and then 19 to 22 builds that teal spire, and then the last 3 bags are actually the side buildings. So we have plenty to go. And luckily we have a lot of time to build tonight on this stream and size. And yeah, it's going to be good. Hey, Open Build Repeat is here too, I see.
Hello.
We have
Sorry, guys.
Titanium J here, 52.
Oh, hi Kyle. Thank you so much for coming by.
Juan is here as well.
Hi Juan.
So amazing to see everybody. And M Productions is, I'm going to be watching on a smart TV, so no chat.
But I'll be watching.
Always
watching. Okay, thank you, M Productions.
Awesome.
I really appreciate you being here as well. So thank you so much for coming by.
That's what we do too. We watch it on the TV. And
Zoom is here.
Chats.
Hi, Chris. Chris, it's great to see you. Sometimes we turn on your messy Mondays or your old gray bricks streams here on our TV, but rarely do we chat when we turn it on because it's quite late. So we're normally turning it on and watching relaxed in the evening. We like to watch it sometimes though, but sorry for not being as active in the chat.
And then we realized, hey, we never said hi to anybody, and then you were wrapping it up.
Yeah, exactly. In case you guys don't already know, Fazoom is a really cool person in this LEGO community, and he hosts his own live streams with a ton of other cool people on Mondays and Thursdays as well. So it is very easy to remember because it's the exact same days that I myself also stream. So I really recommend that you check that out. And I'm just seeing who else all is here. You're treating your subscribers real good with another live stream, said Owen. Did you read that?
Yeah.
He said, I'm treating the subscribers real good. Well, thank you very much, Owen. And I really am happy to be here, given a lot of stuff that's been going on recently in my own personal life. We weren't sure about a week and a half ago if we were going to be able to continue doing the live streams or being able to make video content as much. And I'm very happy that thanks to the kindness of other people in this world that I am able to still be here and be streaming with you guys. It means a lot to me.
That sounds very ominous. We're talking about the cat, of course.
Yeah, the cat. Sorry, I assumed everybody already knew, but my cat has been very, very ill for a couple of weeks now, and we had to really help her. So I'm just happy that I'm here with you guys. My life is not in danger, but my cat is like my family to me, and she's very precious. So I am just happy that I'm here to engage with you all on another live stream.
I think Paris just actually left to go lay in the bed.
That's okay. She can take a nap. Did
So
somebody
also-
ask where she is?
No, but I just noticed
Okay.
she left. Yeah, we went to a specialist vet on Tuesday. It was a long day for everybody, for her, for us. And they gave her some good treatment and medication. We figured out what's up, which isn't the greatest, but it's stabilized. So,
Yeah.
yeah, Sarah's doing her best to feed her regularly, make sure she eats, and hopefully gets a little bit more energetic. But
Yeah.
she's doing great.
She's
and
doing a lot better now.
there's no real immediate threat anymore, right?
Yeah, not anymore. So that's very good. Thanks to the care that she got. So that's really wonderful. But I won't spend too much time talking about it because I know that it's not. I've tried really hard in my heart not to make all my live streams in the last couple weeks be about my cat, but she's on my mind all the time. But we'll take it back to the Lego, and we'll have some fun focusing on the Ninjago City Gardens and the Lego, which is great. And hopefully,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
If somebody pops
Sorry
in,
about
we
that.
should have had a pre-made chat message, but I can also answer in chat. And yeah, no, really great. So let's say hi to some more people. Eric is actually saying he probably thinks he's going to get the Creator Fiat 500 for his birthday. That is a great set. We have Mahan here. We have Cosmo Candy, Samad Salami, Melanamin.
Why
all
does Mahan say I
amazing.
have a bad feeling about this?
I think it's in reference to the Lego Ideas vote.
Oh,
because,
okay, yeah. Well, I hope that'll go well. Yeah, that's actually something I wanted to remind you guys of, and I posted it in the Discord server as well, to please make sure to remember, if somebody's actually a mod in here and can post the link for the Lego Ideas blog that refers to the
final
place where you
vote,
can
yeah.
final vote, please make sure to share that link in the chat for people. Please make sure, you guys, that if you want to vote on the theme that will be made into a set in 2022, please make sure that you guys remember to vote on that, because the voting for that does close out in a
Yeah,
week.
so just to
Yeah.
reiterate, I've seen this mistake happen. Some people didn't understand. We had the first vote where you voted the top 3, which is now the top 4 themes. Now it's the second vote, which lasts for a week, to pick between Bionicle, Classic Space, Castle, and Pirates. So if you want any of those to win and get a set made next year, hop onto ideas.lego.com or click on the link when a mod probably shares that. And just it's super simple. You vote, your vote is counted, and we'll find out.
Lego Romania is here. Hey, Lego Romania. Thanks for joining. Milan says, are you collecting those soccer cards? Yes, Milan. I forgot that there's some Dutch people actually in our chat. And I am collecting the football stickers.
Sent from
So
the store, right?
they're actually really fun to collect. And it's kind of funny because I'm not really into this. Now, for those of you who don't know, these are free stickers that you get at the grocery store. When
Yeah,
you
for
when
your
you buy
buying
your
the food.
groceries, they give you these stickers for free. You don't have to buy these.
Thanks,
But,
Milan. There's the link.
I have been collecting them, and they sent me this book actually for free as well in the mail, or not in the mail, but
It
with
came with
our
our
with our
food, yeah.
grocery delivery, they actually gave me this book as well to put my free stickers in. And when we went to the store earlier today to get some stuff for the cat, they actually gave me a whole bunch of these stickers, Milan.
It's the
So
final week.
I have like a whole bunch of them to open, and I am really enjoying collecting these a lot. They're really cool. I don't really know that much about football or sports, but I am really enjoying kind of learning more about the Dutch teams and looking at the different stuff that we have here. It's kind of cool. Mahan says, if you're having a bad day, do not open this link. What are you unhappy about, Mahan, with the Lego Ideas Fo? I actually think it's really cool because they...
Oh yeah, it's so okay. So we have the 90th anniversary voting for the set for next year, but today
Oh, yeah.
we also got the results for all the 10,000 votes for the normal Lego Ideas. We will talk about that in a second, which has been very disappointing for many out there, given that there were 35 submissions.
I don't actually think people can even see this because this is sort of blocking it.
Oh,
so I'm not sure if we should move that over just a smidge so people can see what we're doing here at the table.
But yeah, we'll talk more about the Lego Ideas because we were
yeah,
kind of busy
perfect.
this afternoon and kind of saw like I think it was Ash and Flash's stream, right?
Yeah, I believe it
We
was.
actually had
Ash
a
and
10,000
Flash.
idea project. But yeah,
Football is better, says Samad, like the
we'll
Portuguese
talk
version.
about that. So
or Spanish.
so yeah, so Sarah, tell us more about which ideas are happening.
the ideas that are happening, or were we back to where I was talking about to remind people to vote for the
so the 90th anniversary vote?
That's what I was talking about.
You want to talk more about the 90th anniversary vote?
Yeah, I was just going to say, Samad also says that he doesn't know which theme to choose because there was a whole argument about the vote. It was very easy for me. I was one of the people who voted for Lion Knights and Dragon Knights, so I do really like the castle stuff. Now that they've consolidated that into one place, I just voted for castles, and we both hope that what they'll do is make a very large castle set with different factions of some of the different parties of knights. So I hope that that's what they're going to do. And hopefully we'll see some other cool pieces back with that. Fubuki is here. Hello, Fubuki. Thank you so much for coming by.
And don't get us wrong. I mean, classic space would be great too. Pirates would be great. For pirates, we feel with the Pirates of Barracuda Bay, we already had a fantastic set. If space wins, what I would like to see, I prefer. I've never really had classic space. I don't. It just want it to be a spaceship. I don't just want it to be a spaceship. I would love to see like a enclosed lunar base that comes in 3 pieces where they are working on a ship or something like that. They're trying to piece it together, and then do the same as the Pirates of Barracuda Bay, where you have the option to then turn it into a full ship. That would be really cool.
Pink Wheels 3 says, "Oh no, sounds like you're talking about the theme vote on ideas." What was your thoughts on it, Pink Wheels? Are you not happy with the outcome of what we can vote for? I feel like it's nice that they added the extra vote, but maybe other people might not like that. I clearly do because I like Castle. And
I was actually going through the results, and they actually had 30 themes to vote from, but they only had 28 set themes in the results.
So we're wondering if like nobody or just such an embarrassingly low number voted for like the bottom theme, Spyrius, and what else?
I went through all the lists. So Spyrius and Extreme Team were not listed. So did they get 0 votes?
Or like 5? I think they had like 5 votes or something. Like,
I never had.
They didn't want to list this theme got 7 votes. And Just Build It is here. I think he said hello to Just Build It. We're missing a lot of the chat by talking a little bit.
We probably should have.
It's okay.
There's also so many videos out there. It's such a.
Milan says, "I'm going to vote for Bionicle." Sorry for interrupting you. I just want to read some of the chat. Just don't let Bionicle win. Samad says Mahan. Yeah.
I mean, and we never had Bionicle, and with Bionicle, it is. I find it very unlikely that Lego for one set would reprint all of these different unique parts and elements that they have to mold and make happen. I don't see it happen, and they're not going to be transparent about the vote either. They're not going to announce how many votes there were. So I see some sneaky tricks from Lego.
I'm hoping really. I'm so sorry if I'm missing you. There's a lot of chat that happened. Castle needs to be the winner. Lego needs to give more love to Castle, says Lego Romania. I agree. Fubuki voted Castles. Yes, Castles. Come on. I'm okay kind of with everything winning as well. I agree with Lego Boy. Lego Boy says I want anything except Bionicle. And I do apologize, Bionicle fans, but I also agree I would like it to be...
Oh, that's not good.
I would really like it to be Castle or Pirates, personally.
Juan,
maybe Classic Space. What's
wrong
with Juan?
He says sneezing for a lot. He doesn't feel sick today. I hope you'll feel better.
I think you need to have some soup, Juan, and try to take it easy. Samad says, isn't that bad that I don't see the hate, but Bionicle isn't my theme and I don't know the story behind it, so I'll vote Castle. Good to go.
That's fair.
And I thought that I saw some other comments about this. Vigibake is here as well, wants to know a question, but
the best thing that Lego can do, not to disappoint anybody, is to just make one set for all these 4 themes to make everybody happy.
Titanium J52 says I voted for Classic Space because it was my favorite of the options, but I wouldn't mind Castle or Pirates. That's fair. It's kind of how I feel as well. I voted for Castles, but I would be happy with Pirates or Space. I also just kind of don't... Bionicle also just doesn't hold any nostalgia for me, and it sort of doesn't really fit with the other things in my own personal collection. I would be happy for people that want Bionicle stuff, but I think it would be better if they could have more than one Bionicle set. That's not going to... We've discussed it. That's not going to make anybody happy out there. So
I would be very happy for any Bionicle fan to see that. But if it's like a statue or like a mech or something like that, I know nothing about Bionicle. It's probably not going to be bought by us.
Milan says, why does no one want Bionicle? I think it's just... I think for me, it's the fact that it's really difficult to incorporate some of the elements into the Lego system. They don't attach as easily, I feel like, or they look kind of different. There are a lot of mock builders, Milan, who really love Bionicle. I know somebody who is crazy for Bionicle, and they love to use the interesting elements in all kinds of unique ways. But if you're not a mock builder, I don't know. And if you weren't there for it originally and it doesn't hold childhood nostalgia for you, then I guess it's just a little bit hard to get behind.
I think it was in a Cool Factor stream yesterday. Somebody brought up a very good point that Bionicle wouldn't necessarily reflect the 90 years
of Lego.
90th anniversary of Lego, whereas a castle or Pirates or even Space
would be like very classic Lego.
All the time.
Yeah, that's a good point. I missed that actually in that stream, but that is a good point.
I thought it was a very wise argument.
That is a very good argument.
Who said that, but
that does make a lot of sense. And Pink Wills 3 says, I kind of am, I'll enjoy anything, any set but Bionicle. Brick Dude 08 is here. Hey guys, how are you doing this evening? We're good, Brick Dude. Hope you're good as well.
Hey, Brick Scene as well. Brick Scene and Will Harper just popped in. Club Brick.
Brick Star Wars Boys voting Classic Space. Just voted, says Woodshop Teacher. Fingers crossed. Yeah. Too many controversies in the Lego community that just add on and on. It makes me sad, says Samad. I agree, Samad. I think the important thing is to just be positive, and that's the most important thing to maintain. And I really liked when Brixie made a video about it recently. He was having people make some negative comments and put negativity out towards him, and he made a video about how important it is just to be positive. And not only is it important to be positive and put positive out into the world, but it's just important to think positively and let the negative go, because it doesn't really help anybody to be angry about things or negative or act, you know.
We all have our favorites, right? We all want what we want, you know, but sometimes that just can't happen, and there's all sorts of reasons, licensing and business reasons why it can't happen, and you know, we just but you have to stay positive, and that, I think that kind of brings us into the next topic, which would be the
Sarah says, I have bags of Bionicle. No more. We're not to that topic yet because I'm still reading through the chat. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
We'll get to the actual Lego ideas review.
Lego Omega has almost caught up to us, and they're on bag 15.
Oh, cool.
Pink Wheels 3 says Bionicle large ball joints are helpful. Okay. Ingrid says, think of the castle mode, the castle dungeons. Oh yeah, that's actually really cool. And I think it would be really, really fun, those sets. Club Brick is here. Hi, Club Brick. Woodshop Teacher says, would love to see different trains, wagons, and buildings for a train layout. I can see that. How do people have a blue wrench, says Vigibake. Those are moderators for the channel. So Vigibake, when people have a blue wrench next to their name, it basically means that if anybody acts up in the chat, then the people with the wrenches are able to delete them, ban them, delete the comments, and moderate the chat. Yeah. So it's basically, once the channel grows, you add more moderators as time goes on. Usually people that you trust, usually people that are reliably around, that you know are going to, you know,
responsibly take
care of things in the chat, which is really good to go.
Well, if you want to point the rules.
Yes, there are rules which
Nothing
I'll
crazy,
put out there. And I'm trying to catch up. How's the build going? Sorry, I missed the last stream, says Brick Star Wars Boy. That's okay. Totally no worries at all on that. I'm just happy we're here. We're always here on Mondays and Thursdays. Mondays, Thursdays, sometimes Saturdays. That's our motto at this channel right now. I have to sneeze. And I muted it so you guys didn't have to hear me sneeze. Owen says, I'll vote for Classic Space, as without it, I would have never become a Lego fan. Wow, that's a good reason then. I'll be really happy if it is Classic Space. Even though I want castles, I agree with what you're saying from that Cool Factor stream. That something that represents the 90-year history of Lego, any of those themes that are very classic and nostalgic will make me happy. And Classic Space is very like celebration, this is Lego kind of stuff. I mean, it's actually would be kind of fitting because it's like in that minifigure book. Mm-hmm. They have the orange Classic Space guy. Yeah. So it'd be kind of cool. I would be happy for the Classic Space fans if it's Classic Space.
See Scalador, he mentions, what if the Bionicle set would be made of system style bricks? I think that would be cool too, but would that really make the the Bionicle fans happy.
Scalador also wants to know what should be for the 100th anniversary of Lego.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, they'll have to even outdo this,
We'll
you
do
know?
the vote again in 10 years' time. That would actually be good.
Samad says, I personally wouldn't vote for Bionicle, but it just is unfortunate to see people go against other people's opinions or feelings. I see comments like, boo Bionicle, or I don't want to see Bionicle win, or I'll be sad.
It's so different from the normal bricks, right?
It's very
and
divisive.
I completely understand growing up with that and loving that and be really into that, and that is now no longer available.
Hi,
we
Richard.
See more of that, right?
Brick Scene Richard is here.
Yep.
Hi, Richard. Thank you so much for coming by the live stream if you're still here, because I'm a little bit behind on the chat. And we were watching your haul video earlier, and we really enjoyed that a lot. So,
Cool.
if you guys don't already follow Brick Scene, if you see Brick Scene in the chat, you can find him on YouTube as well. He's a really nice guy, and he's really a fun person to follow on YouTube, so you should definitely check him out as well, please. Ingrid Wynn says, the castle drawbridge and a war going on with a boulder catapult. Yeah, Ingrid. Yeah, I'm down with your thoughts on this. I think that would be really cool. And it's a little bit of debate going on. Sarah says, my husband grew up with the classic space. Still have some. Wow, that's cool, Sarah. I actually ended up getting a few classic space items a couple of years ago. They have a celebration in the Netherlands called King's Day, which we've talked about before. And during King's Day every year, people will sell their things. It's kind of like a garage sale. And you walk around in the streets of Amsterdam or wherever you are in the Netherlands, and people will be like, you know, they lay out a sheet or a towel or some tables, and they're selling things like you're at a garage sale. So I actually ended up with a bag of old Lego from somebody's King's Day stuff that they were selling. And it had a bunch of classic space pieces in it, which I thought was really cool. I want to find out which sets were actually in there and try to maybe rebuild a little bit of it. It's nothing too crazy or valuable.
There was no monorail,
no minifigures, no monorail, but it's still kind of neat when you see that classic space logo on pieces and you're like, wow, that's really cool, you know? That's really neat stuff. And I'm so sorry if I missed out on some of the comments in the chat. Brickscene says, aw, you're too kind. No, really, you're a really nice guy, Richard. Brickscene is a nice guy, and he definitely deserves all the love from us and from the community as well. So please make sure that we support each other. You know, a lot of the people in the chat are also content creators as well, and I'm happy to recommend people from time to time. Owen says, I wouldn't have a problem with Castle either, as I had some of those sets too as a child in the 80s. Wow. And Samad says, I'm not an AFOL, but I do get how cherished the classic Lego themes are. Yeah.
Thanks, Mike and Ike. Just dropping by, leaving a like. Thanks so much.
Thanks,
Have a
Mike
great
and
day.
Ike. Do appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much. No worries about not being able to stay. Titanium J52 says, I'd be willing to bet that Lego has already decided that Castle wins. I don't think Lego was expecting Castle not to be in the final vote, so they added it in. Yeah, it's kind of interesting because when we originally voted, we made a comment about it right away, how Castle was split up into so many different sections that it's kind of weird that they did that. And maybe, I don't know if they always planned on saying, oh, look, they're all of these themes outweigh the other ones, we're going to add it in.
If you combine those arguments, like they wanted just to have market research and they wanted Castle to win, now they know exactly which parts of Castle are the most popular.
Exactly, who voted the most for which pieces. Like Lion Knights was at the top, and I think
Falcon Knights was actually at the bottom.
So, oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, or one of those.
Oh,
so now they know exactly which of the Castle themes are more popular than others.
Yeah. I think it was market research as well, which is what we've said all along, is that it was a way to gauge people's interest in different themes.
In their best interest, if they do a castle, if they do like 3,000 or 4,000 piece castle, it would be great to see all the different castle factions living together, trying to fight off some super big dragon or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that would be cool. I was thinking of them fighting each other, and like Ingrid had said earlier, with like boulder catapults and like people attacking the castle. But I like your idea as well, with people banding together to
after
cooperate.
After all the fighting, they now have to collect against a collective other evil, or
Oh,
you know,
the
just
dragon.
Be good.
The dragon has to be evil.
Well, it doesn't have to be a dragon. I just came that up with
Yeah.
on the fly, but just kind of like harmoniously. Same with the Pirates of Barracuda Bay. They had to survive together because they were kind of stuck, right?
Lego Omega wants to know if we're continuing the set in Cy O'Connor's stream. I'm not sure.
Maybe, but we have some other stuff too.
Yeah, and we've only built this one on these live streams, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that or not. I definitely want to finish it on this channel, but maybe we'll work on it, or maybe we'll do something else. Maybe I'll just be going through all my football sticker collection. I don't know. I have to look through all of my new stickers now and see which ones that I don't already have in my book. I have a list on my phone, and then the ones that I have extras of, I'm actually gonna give them away as well to a friend or someone else who collects these here. I think some of these are new as well.
We have Joanna in the chat.
Hi,
We have
Joanna.
Adam O. We have Brett's builds. Hey, everybody.
But these stickers are really cool. They're all just different football players.
Assume I feel you there. What team hasn't had an 18 plus treatment in the last year? We got the blacksmith kind of castle. We got the pirates, but not
Classic space.
yet.
Yeah, that's
Again,
fair.
I would be totally fine with it as long as it's not just a spaceship. It should be a play set. We can do the best of both worlds, kind of like Barracuda Bay. I hope.
Hi, Brett. Brett's here.
Hey,
Yeah, I do
here.
apologize. If there's anybody out there, if you put a comment or a question or anything and it actually gets overlooked today, I do really apologize. We really literally just got back from the grocery store a couple minutes, and then my mom was calling me and I wanted to talk to her for a few minutes. So I was very busy up until the point where we started this stream,
Some
and
exciting topics as well. to
exactly,
talk
there's
about.
lots of interesting comments about
Lots of arguments,
all kinds of cool
to
things,
talk
and
discuss, as opposed to simple. This is my favorite set next. right?
Club Brick
So-
agrees. It was definitely market research. And Adam O is here. Hi, Adam. Thank you so much for coming by today. I hope that your week is going great. And yes, as was mentioned earlier by Lego Omega, Cy O'Connor is going to be doing his Thursday stream after mine. We go back to back, and I always am a guest on Cy O'Connor's stream as well. So if you're interested in hanging out with us some more or hearing some fun banter and chat and lively conversation, then you should definitely join us for that after this stream. But of course, that won't be for another hour and a half. And until then, you're stuck with just me and Mike. Hopefully, we will engage you enough. But yeah, we're all happy that you guys are.
Good job, Samad. He took 2 exams today, and I think he
Oh.
did pretty well on that.
Oh, awesome, Samad. That's great to hear. Good job. Good job. I'm glad to hear that you did well in school. I worry when you guys are spending too much time maybe watching the live streams. Some of you need to study as well. That's important.
It's a good point here from Titanium J saying that they made the torsos of the Falcon Knights so they can reprint them in a castle.
Ah,
I see a lot of like
yeah,
interesting
that is
like
a good
detective
point.
work going on, trying to
Yeah.
figure out what's this rigged, what's this planned.
That is interesting. That
You
is
know?
interesting. Yeah.
I don't know when they're actually announcing the final results, if we have to wait until next year.
Also, you
or-
can write a comment, and in our comment, we wrote that we want a dragon or a
Yes.
goat piece. Bring back the dragon. Bring back the goat.
You can vote,
So
and then they're like, "What do you want us to do?" And
tell them goat and dragon.
goat, yes.
Bring us the goat. We want a Lego goat. And Mahan says, here's the thing. None of these themes deserve to win. Castle and Pirates got many waves and sets. Space was a big part of Lego movies, and Bionicle was reborn, and it's been referenced a lot. So what theme do you think should have won, Mahan?
You
I'm
want-
interested.
Do you want adventurers to come?
Because
back,
that was
or-
really high up on the list, adventurers, and I think they'll use this stuff in the future. I wouldn't give up hope if your theme that you preferred, as long as your theme wasn't in the bottom. If you had a theme that you really wanted to and it was in the top 10, I wouldn't give up hope yet on it, or in the top 5 or 6, I would say, because I know that they're probably going to gauge interest using this data. Owen says, I've been forced to stay away from work until further notice as work colleague has tested positive. Oh yeah, I read that a little bit earlier, Owen, and I couldn't read it out loud, but I read that you had a dramatic week, and I really hope that calms down. I hope that you'll be able to have a little bit of relaxation, I guess, if you have to have a forced break from work in a way. Or maybe are you working from home?
Did we say hi to Bricks?
We did not, and I was just thinking that as well. Hello, Joe. Thank you so much for being here. How is it going, Joe? Are you making any progress on any of your stop motion?
You're always here, but we should always remember to say hi to you.
Yes. Did you fix the grocery problem? Lego Omega asks. And we went to the grocery store a little bit ago to buy the food that they did not deliver that got messed up.
Crunchy chicken.
They gave me a big giant pile of these football stickers that they give away for free right now, which is really cool.
And I did order Sarah pizza on Tuesday. We were in some of the other streams. I think Brick and It stream. We were talking about
but
ordering
the pizza is gone now.
So the pizza is all gone. We ate that yesterday too.
Adam says, hey, Sarah and Mike. Hi, Adam.
And we did buy some bake-off pizza, and those are good. Maybe I'll actually grab one soon. And actually, I didn't put those in the fridge.
Woodchop Teacher says, don't. This set deserves its own
They're just
stream.
sitting out here.
Build something else inside stream, please. No problem, then. That's good
We
advice.
forgot to put these in the fridge.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Please don't. It's fine. Just put them away.
Pizzas.
Yeah. It's just like oven pizzas that we get from the grocery store. And, Samad says, I see what you mean. I'm not going to say that I don't want Bionicle to win. If a Lego theme wins, it wins, and that's all. But once again, I see what you're saying. A new Duplo set, says Lego Mike. And Pink Wheels 3 is asking how Paris is. She is doing better. She is feeling a lot more energetic, and since she's gotten the emergency care, she's definitely like come back a little bit. So she's needs some time to heal and to get a little bit better. Some of the things that she has are not things that can be fixed, but they are things that can be managed. So she has a lot of medications now that I need to give her multiple times a day, and some other things that we need to do for her. But she is doing better, and I do really appreciate you asking about her, because she's been on my mind a lot in the last couple weeks, and it's been very stressful and very difficult here. And I try not to reference it too much, but she is doing better, and thank you for asking.
And in the other stream, we have some Hogwarts books to build still on side
Yeah,
stream.
we have some other
This
stuff
is
as
for
well
our
that we've
own
had.
stream.
Who's talking about
Hey,
that
Brick,
now?
Woodshop Teacher said, don't
Yeah,
do
I
it.
saw it too. I read it out a couple minutes
Hey,
ago.
Brick Sloth.
Hi, Brick Sloth.
Thank you so much for stopping by.
Oh, Milan said, I remember needing one more sticker, but I had 2 giant piles of those, so I had to go through them all just to find one. And I even had to call some friends to help me. That's funny, Milan. Maybe we can trade sometime if we're ever collecting the same type of stuff.
Hey, Tomas Belmudez. I'm at school, he says. Welcome. Pay attention to the schoolwork.
Oh, hi, Thomas. 1K by March? Oh, definitely 1K sooner than March, I think. I think it can be done in a couple weeks if I make some videos.
Don't get...
If I make some videos, I think it can be done.
It's the sub growth is kind of like stagnating because there's no videos because of the situation, right? So
there's new subscribers every day, though. And I have hope that, I think that Adam says he also did good on his test, even though he stayed and didn't study. Well, good, Adam. I'm glad you did well. I'm trying to keep up with the chat for you guys, so I apologize if I miss some things. Joanna says she voted Castle because of the sentimental connection to her childhood. Yes, I voted Castle as well. I just really want a dragon, says Milan, from the 2013 Castle to return. Maybe even in a different color. Fubuki says, I just voted Castle. Didn't know there was a new vote. Good. And Will has to go. See you all in the next one. Papa's Bricks is here. Hi, Papa. Knights of Glen. Hi there. Hi, Knights of Glen. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. I think you're new here. Just as a quick introduction, I'm Sarah.
hey, I'm Mike.
And we do Lego live streaming 3 times a week. And we also usually make Lego content as well on my channel. But I have been dealing with a personal situation, so I have not been able to make videos for a little while. But it should be hopefully resolving itself.
Brick Sloth saying the Sloth City is looking great. I'm looking forward to the video. I saw a new video pop up, but we haven't gotten around to that yet. You have to go to the grocery store.
Carter is here as well.
Hey, Carter.
And Lego Omega, you never ask a lady such a thing. He says, how old is SaraStarBricks? And I am over 300 years old. But you're not supposed to ask ladies how old they are. I'm several centuries old, Lego Omega.
Vampiris Totalis.
Yes.
Total Vampire.
It says, I watched a couple of your live streams today, Brick Scene, and it's great to see another AFOL enthused for Lego Hidden Side. Yeah, we really like Hidden Side a lot as well. I got most of the first wave of Hidden Side sets, and I did play the game on my phone for a little while as well. I have only a couple of the sets from the second wave, but it's pretty sad that it went the way it did. I would have liked Hidden Side to stick around. And Knights of Glen says, what's your favorite theme to win? That would be castles. We voted castles, but I would be happy for anything to win, really. Knights of Glen says, I actually loved Bionicle as a kid and was too young for the rest of them, so that's me.
We have Adam Omar, which is Adam O's other account.
Oh, all right.
That's awesome. Good to know, in case you...
Oh, Brick Scene's so nice. He says, glad to hear things are a bit more positive for Paris. Hashtag pray for Paris. Yes, any positive thought out there in the world for her is truly so kind and much appreciated. So thank you very much for the kindness.
We hope to see her pop up on the table again.
One day.
She was actually sitting on the table
She was on the table earlier, so she's definitely a lot more mobile and active. And I think that if she has a little bit of time to recover, you know, she needs a little bit of time to heal.
She doesn't like cameras a lot, so we can't really record her, but maybe we'll do a quick video to show you guys that she's okay. Or doing better, at least.
But we hope that she'll be on a live stream again soon. Yeah. Popping up.
Sitting on my lap, or getting me to kick me out of my chair.
Yeah.
She likes sitting in this chair, though. I feel bad. She was sitting in here earlier, and then I had to say, like, nope, you have to be streaming.
Lego should have gone old school, says Mahan, and put like 5 themes as one set with their own box. Interesting. And Carter wants to know, how are you all? I'm a little bit tired and hungry, Carter, because we were running around doing errands right before the live stream, but it's all good. I'm glad that I'm here. And we'll probably eat something when we join Cy O'Connor after this stream ends in like an hour and 20 minutes. Hey, I just realized you're almost at 1,000 subscribers, says Milan. Good job. Thank you so much, Milan. Yeah, it's getting close. I think it was at 920 or something like that. It's getting very close. Carter says I'm doing all right, trying to get some schoolwork done because I did like 2 assignments this whole week. Sounds like a good time to catch up then, Carter. And Owen says, so far I'm okay, but this is all new. So it's hard to know how I should feel about this, putting this forced holiday by doing some Lego building. Yeah, I'm so sorry. It's weird, Owen.
I struggle with it too. I mean, I've been working non-stop for like 10 years. Yeah, you get your vacation off, but it would be weird for me as well to just be like a month to just be like
nothing to do,
doing nothing. You know? Yeah, sounds appealing for like a week, but even this Christmas it was a little bit quiet, and I was just like, okay, yeah, it's fun to build Lego, but by my work projects.
Carter says, really? You don't look a day over 1 century. Oh, thanks, Carter. That's very kind. I do try to take care of myself. It's mostly your bones after a few hundred years that really your bones start to not feel the greatest anymore. But thank you very much.
Hey, A&A Hobbies. We have Corey in the chat. It was a great collection video, by the way. I can't believe you collected so many sets in like less than a year.
I know, it's really so shocking.
None of this stuff, like you said 18 months, you really had nothing, like just it's crazy growth.
And Dean is here as well. Hi, Dean. Thank you so much for coming by, and good morning.
Hey, Dean. Thanks so much.
Dean must have just woken up in Australia there, and it's also morning time for Brick Scene as well. Yeah. So good morning to you guys.
It's already a little bit later there.
A little bit later.
In Australia, it's like 5-6 a.m. now, depending on which time zone you're at.
Ingrid says, does Lego have a donkey? A donkey and a goat would be perfect. Yeah, that'd be cool. Nerdbrick 101 is here. Hi, Nerdbrick 101.
We also have Midnight Mox with a cool-looking new profile picture.
Hey, thanks so much for coming by. Alyssa, hi, Alyssa.
Saying hi, stars.
How are you, Alyssa? And how are you, Nerdbrick? Brian's Bricks, hello. Everyone's saying hello to Corey as well. Milan says, I always really get into the lore and the characters of original Lego themes, but sadly they almost always fail, and it makes me sad when they retire.
Yeah. I like that Lego Museum Modular idea where they can kind of tie in a lot of the
I really do love this Midnight Mox new avatar. Yeah, it looks good, Midnight Mox.
Like a Lego rocket ship or like Nyan Cat.
Yeah, it's really pretty cool. I like the way that looks.
Did you make that yourself?
It looks pretty cool. February 4th. And there's a Christmas tree, says Lego Mike.
Yes, I know Lego Mike, but...
What does that mean?
That Christmas tree shouldn't be there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know. Oh, my Christmas tree. Yeah.
It's because of Paris.
It's because of the cat. Because I was going to take it down before February, and then things just got so crazy. Literally, all I do in my free time is research how to help the cat. What can I do for the cat? And before I knew what was wrong with her, before she was diagnosed, I was researching, like, what's wrong with my cat, you know? And
Sarah, in the last few days, especially since we came back from the specialist vet, it really is, we're watching a lot of live streams on, breaking it, anybody that's been streaming the last few days, Sai and Greg, and I'm sitting there in the chat, Sarah's saying hi, but I see her reading a lot about the cat, because she just wants to make sure that now that we know what is up with Paris, that she can do every day the right things, and she has to eat like from a higher up because she has some throat issues.
She has a mega esophagus.
Yes, it's called mega esophagus.
Her esophagus is enlarged and food gets stuck in her body,
stays there, right?
And then it makes her very ill. So she has to eat now from an elevated position, otherwise she can't digest her food properly. So
and it makes sense if Sarah spends the time now to learn about that, as opposed to doing that in a month. Now we can already every day we can make sure
that she's getting
watching
better.
Some videos on it, and the tree will get taken down.
That's why the tree's up, because we just
and then
had
we also
other
stream a lot, right? So it's not like we haven't really had a lot of time off to.
I mean, I guess there can be a stream where we're just like putting the Christmas tree stuff away, but you know, it's a little bit difficult. But yeah, the Christmas tree I'm going to take care of in the next couple days. I actually want to clean it up anyways, because I think part of the things that, you know, my cat has a really rare, apparently she has a very rare degenerative nerve disorder, and this has caused some other issues for her, like her breathing. So it makes her have like a bronchial asthma, and I think that the dust and stuff like that probably contributes to her difficulties. So I have to clean everything here like crazy anyways, because I want to make sure
to pick everything up from the floor, vacuum everything, and that the
tree is
dust too, right?
Yeah, so. Exactly. So I have to put it away in the next day or two anyways, but you guys can always mention it, it's fine. And
it's a good reminder that
I forgot about it. I'm like, tree. Oh yeah, it is here.
Hey Tayshawn.
Hi Tayshawn.
Hey BFAB as well.
Hi BFAB.
Save it for Christmas in July, says Sarah McClellan.
Oh, thank you so much, BFAB. He says, hope everything works out for your cat. We care about both of you guys. Thank you so much. It's really, like, it is, I'm not even going to talk about it too much, but it's extremely humbling and moving and touching how much support people have shown for me and also for my situation with her, and I will not ever forget that. So thank you very much for the kindness. The kind thoughts are really truly appreciated.
We have the Minister of Anime in here as well.
Hi, hello, Minister
what I assume is
of Animation.
Slavic country, Slovenia, Bosnia, Serbia,
and
Macedonia.
Brick Star Wars Boy is getting more snow. That's exciting. We might get some snow here too.
Yeah, apparently we're gonna get a thick layer of snow at some places potentially. Like they're claiming unprecedented snow that you see in decades, kind of what Spain had. So we'll see. That's why we went out to the store as well today, so we don't have to go out when it's super cold.
Sarah says save the Christmas tree for Christmas in July. I love this set. So many awesome details, had said Alyssa.
I will say, I think I've been building this little building here for the last 40 minutes. This is kind of uneventful so far. There's not a lot of intricate details, except for a planty in the middle.
Aww.
But they can't all be bangers / amazing buildings.
Owen
says,
says,
my least favorite, I think.
Owen says, you have such a soothing, calming voice. I could imagine you could convince anyone about to end it all to think again. Well, I certainly hope so. I'm a very caring person as well. So if anybody out there is thinking of such a thing, please don't do that.
Paris is the cat, Tayshawn. It's our cat.
Yeah.
And she hasn't been feeling great. So.
No, but thank you so much for the kind words, Owen. And Midnight Mox, I don't know if you read, made the avatar on Illustrator.
Oh, cool.
I thought my last one with Overwatch Fig made me look like I was 10. That's fair enough, Midnight Mox. It's difficult. It's a struggle because I kind of wondered the same thing about my avatar when I first made it. When I first used this picture, I thought, does this really happy like Lego Movie 2-star make it look a little childish?
Rare orange space helmet.
It's all right. It's easier when you're front facing to a camera. People can see who you are and that you're not 10 years old. Milan says the Netherlands might get snow on Sunday. They say, yep, exactly. We might get some snow, so it would be very interesting and cool if we did. Productions 4R says, have you seen the new plane promo tribute? Yes, we've seen the Amelia Earhart plane promo, and it's really cool. I don't know. I'm not sure what our future holds for Lego purchases at the moment because we have had a lot of emergency expense with my cat, and some people have been super kind enough to help. But for the meantime, we are not planning any large Lego purchases at all for a while because it's been a little bit too financially demanding with other priorities.
And then life throws a curveball at you.
Exactly,
but we most likely will have to just wait for a few months, especially around May or June is when things financially pick up again with like bonus money and tax returns, and then we will have a
little bit more leeway to buy fun stuff. Yeah.
And
we have to wait a little while to buy some more things.
Since we've done the channel, we haven't really stopped buying Lego, but in 2019 we almost bought nothing for like 6 to 9 months. We took a long time off, risked us, and we ended up missing out on Apocalypseburg, but it's a good thing about Lego.
Thank you so much, Tayshawn. I hope that Paris gets better, he said. I really appreciate it. And Pink Wheels 3 says, actually, Sarah, your soothing voice reminds me of Jang. Oh, thank you. What a compliment. Wow.
That is a compliment.
That's a very kind compliment because I really like Jangbricks, so how kind. Wow. Jangbricks is like the best voice in our community, I feel, so that's very kind.
You were watching Jang's,
thank you so much.
Video earlier. Somebody donated him a monorail set.
Oh, yeah. That was such a good video. He was so... I meant to comment on it. Yeah, he was so touched that somebody sent him that set. If you guys haven't watched Jangbricks' new video, it's really worth watching, and it's really nice to see how touched he is by that. It was a good video.
And look at the comments from Jang as well, and you know a little bit more about the backstory. It adds a lot, the care he puts into this one donation. I'll look forward to seeing more videos on his monorail.
Lego Madness and Woodshop Teacher are both back. Thank you so much for popping back by. And
by the way, since Tayshawn is here, we watched your skyscraper mock, and the details in that and the elevator, it was amazing. And then we also watched your Japanese restaurant mock that you did.
Yeah, I put a comment on it, actually. I think I put a comment on it because it is really incredible, Tayshawn, the stuff that you're doing. And you guys should definitely subscribe to Tayshawn Harris in the chat as well because he is really going places, I feel.
Some really cool stuff,
really cool. Very imaginative and very skilled technically. I'm very impressed by what you create.
Especially for your age as well. It's just really cool stuff. Age is not really a defining thing, but
Lego master in the making.
Yeah,
definitely Lego
younger,
master.
You haven't had like dozens of years, 20, 30 years of building experience.
But if you keep it up, then
but you're already very advanced.
Very good.
It's really cool.
It's very impressive. And your streams are also really nice as well to watch. I like to watch them when I can, Tayshawn.
They're a little bit late for us sometimes, so we're not always there.
And BFAB, thank you so much. He says, the star is adorable. It works perfectly as your avatar. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And somebody, I think it was Midnight Mock, said, I agree. It really suits her personality really well. Thank you. I like to be a positive, happy person. And I think it's very cute, the star. It's also a little bit different. I think because we're not buying a lot more Lego anytime soon, I think I will finally have the time to build a sig fig. So I'm probably going to pull out my all my bulk pieces that I already have and go through that and make some sort of sig figs for us both. But it will not replace my star. It will just be, I also have a sig fig to go live in other people's Lego cities.
Hey, Brickless.
And Knights of Glen has to bounce. The little one wants to build. Happy building, guys. Hey, thanks, Knights of Glen. Have a great time. Samad says, I love how comedic Jang has become. Yeah, I think he probably maybe feels more comfortable letting more of his personality show. I think over time you get more relaxed,
Yeah, the only thing his streams are... typically he's also on the West Coast, so his streams are really late. That's when we're asleep. So.
Aw, Tayshawn, he says, I'm glad you guys liked my mocks. Also, thanks for the shout out. Yeah, Tayshawn, it's not even only just your mocks, it's also your entire, like, positive attitude. Whenever I watch you on stream or see one of your videos, you're knowledgeable, but you're also such a positive person. Like, truly, you guys should check out Tayshawn if you're not already subscribed. Hopefully, a lot of you already are, but he really is a nice person. I very much enjoy it quite a lot.
Yeah, BFab found your channel. He says, dang, Tayshawn, you're extremely talented.
Yeah.
Looking at your skyscraper, you just earned my sub.
Oh, wonderful, BFab. I'm glad you subbed to Tayshawn, because he really is great. He builds some incredible stuff. So.
And sub-wise, he's already 1,600 subs. So,
yeah, he's doing really well.
Channel.
Really glad. I
guess you came in here, or
I don't know, actually. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think Tayshawn was coming by a little bit here, and then we realized that you were also a content creator. So Mod says you're at 918, and I didn't even take much effort. Well, I don't know about that. It's been 8 months of working on this channel, but I do appreciate it. I'm so happy that you guys' channel is growing so quickly. Thank you so much, Samad.
Yeah, it's like in the effort. It's not like consistent video making, but more so just streaming over time. And we have been fortunate to build a cool community over time.
But I will say that when I make videos, it is very time consuming, and it does require a lot of effort on my part. So that is kind of why there hasn't been videos lately, because I do work really hard on them, and I just haven't had the time to put into that in the last couple weeks.
Sarah likes to make sure that, even with, she doesn't have years of editing experience, but she just wants to make it the nice it can be. And I don't like editing. I see her like spend a lot of time on like making sure everything looks nice, and
trying to learn.
You will learn over time. The more you make things, the better it will grow. And I think that finishes up bag 17 here. We built this little.
Oh, I kind of like the way this looks though. You didn't enjoy it, huh?
Well, now that I've built it all, and it's like a little pavilion. This is really cool. The top. It doesn't have a lot of details inside. It's just a table.
Fair enough.
So that's why I made it. But there's like a cool little...
I always like these storybook windows, though. The ones that kind of look like they could be on a Snow White cottage.
Yeah.
I do like those window panes quite a bit.
But I think it wasn't meant to be an apartment. This is meant to be like a little pavilion where you can just sit and drink your tea.
Makes sense.
I don't know what the reference is here. There's a...
Oh, I'm so happy. Lego Man is subbed to Tayshawn as well. So thank you so much, you guys, for subbing to Tayshawn. Everybody should check out his channel. Take a moment to pull yourself away from this stream and check out Tayshawn.
We're just going to go grab bag 18.
His stuff is really, really worth checking out. And I'm glad that so many of you guys are also subbing to him as well.
Man, I would have bought that Japanese restaurant set.
BFab, you're so nice. He says, Sarah and Mike, I'm so proud of you guys and your growth. Thank you, BFab. Thank you so much. You've helped a lot, yeah.
That was just a random thing that I put on there to make a video.
Well, and not even only just that, but it's also like you're always so positive, BFab. You're always so kind. Sometimes when I feel discouraged, your kind words have really been like, oh, but people are so nice out there, and it makes me power on. The power of positive kindness.
And it's interesting because you mentioned on your community post or you mentioned something how he's like your content is negatively charged here. You're honest about it, which is good too. But
we like it. I mean,
we understand what you're coming from.
It's more real, And I like it. I like BFab's new content quite a bit. I think you gotta do you, and you gotta be yourself.
The person behind it is actually a kind person.
Yeah,
as opposed to like knowing that the person is also negative,
person,
then you're like, oh yeah, I don't like that person. They're always complaining, but you're a kind person, so then it makes it more respectable, right?
BFab has a good heart.
You want to do bag 18? I don't know what it is. It's like a shrimp restaurant.
Yes, I'll move my football sticker book for a little bit. Ingrid says, I've been subbed to Tayshawn. I saw his great furniture builds. Great job. Yeah, I will mute it for a second and open this real quick.
Zoom is leaving. Bye for Zoom.
Okay, bye.
We'll check out your stream later as well.
Bye, Chris.
If you're streaming. Yeah, you're streaming.
Yeah, he is. Yes. It's Thursday, so it's Old Gray Bricks.
I saw it.
There we go. So we got the the pieces open now, which is really good.
These are like Mario legs in orange, like the Mario creatures.
Samad says, I'm great. I took 2 exams and I'm positive I did very well in them. That's such an awesome day, Samad, for you. Brickslaw says, I came back to your streams because you and Mike are nice people, Sarah. Aw.
Oh,
thank you, Bricksloth. You're also a very nice person.
They had to go as well. Might join again later. Thank you.
Bye.
The sound is off. Let me check. Is that?
Oh, really? Is it? Is the sound not proper?
We did mute it for a little bit. But...
Oh, okay. I can't hear any audio. Can you hear us now? Oh, yeah. We muted it for a second. So we usually mute it when we're opening pieces. So I do apologize for that. I was just talking to him and it was just muted for a second. So I could... You guys would not have that.
I think it's the good reminder.
It's time, to talk about the Lego Ideas results. Just make sure you talk loud enough that people can hear you if you want.
So earlier today there was a press release. The Lego Ideas team, announced the second half of 2020 results. There were 35 projects that made it to the 10,000 mark, and there are many people in the community that actually had a 10,000 ID. There was Ash and Flash that had his Fall Guys idea. There's Robin Hood Bricks who had a modular. Now I'm put on the spot. I forgot what modular it was. It was a modular. I apologize, Robin Hood Bricks. I forgot the actual thing, but it was a modular building. And out of the 35 fantastic ideas, honestly, from my personal opinion, some weird entries that I was like...
Are you talking about the Baba Yaga?
No, that was not one.
I'm feeling the Baba Yaga, you guys. Baba Yaga, however you say that. That is wild.
Yeah, that has now 10,000, but that is for 2021. But
I love it.
There were a couple of weird entries, like a Bangladesh public surfing building or something, which it's strange to us here. We don't know that much about Bangladesh, but out of the 35 ideas, they decided to only select a smaller entry, and that is the Vincent van Gogh Starry Night. What are your thoughts on that, Sarah? The Starry Night itself.
It's kind of interesting because I mentioned when we were watching it that the plastic architect Claire said that she would be really interested if they did a Starry Night mosaic. So I think it's kind of cool, but it will be interesting to see if that limits the possibilities of a mosaic in the future. I think that set looks really neat and interesting. It'll definitely be super interesting to see how the designers modify it. What the other one will look like, because they always look so different after they're modified. Is someone leaving?
No, Emma Soares is here, and she actually brings up it was a fast food modular. Fast food restaurant.
yes. The fast food junction or something like that. Yeah. Thank you so much for reminding us of that, Emily, and hello and welcome to the live stream.
So we've been kind of talking earlier about this, and you have to keep in mind Lego Ideas, the people that work for the Lego Ideas team, the designers, the people who manage the platform, the whole thing. Lego is a business in the end, right? It costs money to run these individual units. Yes, it all feeds into the big Lego as a company, but just as hidden side, it doesn't sell, so they decide to pull it. Lego Ideas probably has a set amount of budget every year. They get from the main headquarters say, you can make 3 to 4 ideas a year. Right now, they're super backed up. There are 7 or 8 ideas greenlit, and now 2 extra, because we did forget to mention from the earlier, they also are going to do a Sonic the Hedgehog set, which sounds pretty cool. I know he was a Sonic the Hedgehog Dimensions pack. That's a pretty cool one. Both ideas, they're smaller in size, but they're cool to us. We would both be interested to see, depending on how it turns out. I like Van Gogh's art a lot. We like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Van Gogh is actually a Dutch artist, you guys. Yes, so if you didn't know that already, Van Gogh is a very famous Dutch person. And there's actually a very large Van Gogh museum in Amsterdam here. And it includes many of his very famous paintings.
But Van Gogh is in New York.
Van Gogh is from the Netherlands. So that's pretty neat.
Exactly. So, if you look at it from a business perspective, right, Ideas has everything against it. Because, first of all, many people ask for licensed ideas, which requires brand new molds. Look at the Winnie the Pooh hats and the Sesame Street. That's going to cost time and effort to design it, to make these new molds that can pretty much only be used one time. You can't really repurpose a Winnie the Pooh hat for somebody else. And then the second problem with it is the actual licensing problem. You have to reach out to whoever owns that. So Sonic, they have to go to Sega and ask Sega, like, can we do that? Many of these companies often already have toy contracts in place, which brings me to, for instance, the Naruto one. I like Naruto. I watched it when I was younger. It was a fantastic submission. Japan and anime rights holders are notoriously difficult to get IP from. Even if they want to bring over the episodes, the dubs, the music is really difficult. And there's actually a Lego Ghibli idea at 10,000 votes right now, or close to it. It's very unlikely that that's going to happen. I know a little bit more about Japan and anime and all that stuff. They are going to be... it's difficult to get a hold of them because it's Japanese, and you need to... business in Japan is really difficult. You can't just call them up and be like, hey, we have an idea. No, it traditionally it's very, you have to know the right people. You can't just phone up and blindside them. And they're going to want a lot of money. And that Ideas team is just not going to have the endless amount of money because, then there's also the budget of the pieces, the piece count and everything. And that brings me to another point why I'm not that upset about what happened. It sucks for all these wonderful times spent by all the fans and everything. But not everything can be like a 2,000 piece plus idea set. We've seen it. They have to do some smaller ones as well and kind of balance it out. And what I do think is, what I hope in the near future is that Lego Ideas, the team, gets together and kind of rethinks their strategy. Not necessarily beefing it up from 10 to 25,000 would be, but just becomes more transparent when it comes to, hey, we can only do 4 sets a year. We don't have endless budget, we
just
can only
make
do
sure
2
we also,
licenses.
sorry, I don't want to cut you
Yeah,
off,
I
but
know,
we also
I know.
need to include people in the conversation that we're having here.
And I was
There's a
gonna wrap
lot
it
of
up
comments rolling by.
I will wrap
No
it
problem.
up there.
Sorry. I'm really sorry.
I'm gonna take care of that in the chat now.
I just see a lot of stuff.
And
People are
just
also wanting to contribute. Cut the Craggle says cancel soups. # cancel soups. We did get more pizza today, Cut the Craggle, from the grocery store. And Brickslaw said, I've been listening, but I got to do other stuff at the same time. Taking pictures of my Jackstone.
So, hey, by the way, both Cut the Craggle and Mrs. Craggle.
Yeah, hello and welcome. Thank you so much.
The soup is delicious, but pizza was indeed better. It was funny.
Pink Wheels 3 says IPs equals more costs for the set. That is a very excellent point.
And it's not always... There's rumors that they're doing the Friends TV series. There are more sets, right? Then they have the license and they're like, hey, this is a great success. Let's do more. But that can't happen with everything.
Milan says, I honestly don't really care about the Starry Night set. Even as a Dutchie, I don't hate or dislike it either, but I'm just not a fan of it. Fair enough.
We've had
fair
that
enough.
with some idea sets.
Yeah.
We don't really care about the fossils, dinosaur fossils. It was cool, but we didn't get it.
Pink Wheels 3 says, I'm more partial to Van Gogh's Irises versus Starry Night.
Hey, we have Christopher Mitz here saying hello there, working and listening. Thanks so much for dropping by.
Where do you see that?
Some people are saying it's muted.
Oh,
but we're
Christopher
not muted.
Mitz. Hello. Yeah, are you guys having audio problems? It should not be muted.
Well, some people can hear us, and I see the audio is working.
Yeah, I don't know why some people might not be able to hear us, though.
Probably muted yourself, says Bricksish. I don't know. Cancel Soup Man, yes. I apologize. We did get the pizza. We actually got more pizza today.
I just said that a little minute ago that we
exactly.
got some from the grocery store. Just make sure that...
But yeah, I apologize for getting on a little bit of a business side tangent.
Oh,
I just
that's
wanted
okay.
to...
It's fine to mention it. Just make sure that you also let people have
Yeah, no,
have a
exactly.
say
I
as
see
well.
Sarah here saying, I think they need to set some criteria and boundaries. I think, from my perspective, when it comes to brands and products, I like transparency. I like it when a company goes out and says, okay, we are, especially with fan submissions, like these are the criteria. This is what we can offer you, and this is what we just can't offer you. Like this is just this is out of our reach. You
what
know?
else are other people saying in the chat?
Not much actually about it. So there's actually not a lot of. I'm looking at the last page here right now.
Tayshawn says I want Ninjago City Garden set so badly, and I'm saving up for it.
I like Brett's suggestion. He would like to see a Bob Marley mosaic. I think they're doing Elvis Presley, so I think they have that partnership now, right, with Universal Music. That's going to give us video. That gave us the Stratocaster Lego idea submission. Universal Music has a lot of rights. I don't know if they own the rights of Bob Marley's music. So we'll see how that goes.
Interesting.
And that's why you're probably seeing a lot of these music artists collaborations.
Oh, that makes sense.
I assume. Maybe I'm completely wrong, and the Beatles and Elvis is not even affiliated with Universal Music, but that's just what I'm thinking.
That's interesting, though. I didn't think about that.
Sarah says, "Love the businessy stuff." The explanation about that's how I'm thinking about it. From like I'm a fan too, yeah, and even with games, I'm a big fan of games, and I learned over time. While I'm a consumer, it's a
different
business.
on the other end.
It's business. It's money. It's managers. It's reports.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to like share that knowledge with everybody here, especially if you're maybe a little bit younger. Then you kind of understand. It's easy to say, that sucks. You guys suck, horrible. All the ideas get canceled. Why don't you listen to your fans? But these are kind of the reasons why.
Exactly. There's always reasons for why the decisions are made.
Exactly.
They're not trying to be mean or reject people. And I am sad as well for a lot of the other people that we like in this community who had really great ideas, submissions, and their ideas unfortunately did not get selected. That's very unfortunate. I know of at least 2, 3, 4 people in this community who had submissions this round, and none of those got chosen. So that's really too bad.
Potter Minifig Palace is working on a Monsters Inc. Monsters University.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see that one.
Yeah.
And hopefully it will go well. And also I know Ash and Flash is submitting another idea as well soon. So definitely, if that's already submitted, right?
Yeah, it's a Kingdom Hearts idea. But
it's really cool. So.
It's interesting for her also to see, like, they just said no to a Up and a Ratatouille submission. But then Lego isn't really being transparent enough about it. Like, well, it's really difficult to work with Pixar. They ask too much money for it.
That's true.
I know they came out and said no more Nintendo submissions.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they actually said no more.
Oh, really?
This was the last wave that they said. They said no more Nintendo submissions. Wow. We cannot do that.
Wow.
But they should also come out and say don't do modular buildings because we have our own line.
Maybe they're not totally against it, though. I mean, maybe there's still a chance for some stuff, so they don't want to discourage people from being,
And one thing that I will say that just pops into my head, the Bricklink AFOL designer program is being brought back to life. So maybe we will see some of these ideas come to life in the Bricklink AFOL designer. That is unfortunately going to take time. They haven't done a lot of information about that, but we'll see how that goes.
Well, what else can we talk about that maybe is fun and happy?
Akata Craggle wanted the Night of the Museum set. Yeah, that's a cool IP.
That would be a cool.
Those movies are pretty fun. And I'm up for a museum set.
Yeah, that's true.
Tayshawn asks, what's your favorite set, Sarah?
Oh,
that's a good question.
I think my favorite set's going to ultimately end up being the Welcome to Apocalypseburg set because it was one that I really wanted for a long time, and then it was given to me, and I haven't finished building it yet, but I really like that one.
What is it now?
I also really love Disney Castle and Diagon Alley. Those are also really great sets. It's hard for me to pick a favorite. I feel like I need at least another year going to really choose like a good favorite. What about you, Tayshawn? What's your favorite? And anybody else in the chat who also wants to answer, like, what your favorite Lego set is, if you want to say that.
I think it's this one.
This one's your favorite?
The gardens.
Wow.
It's so cool.
Wow.
I really like all the details.
That's awesome.
I'm
like sentimental, so I pick based on sentimental reasons, I guess.
Yeah. I also really like the Pirates of Barracuda Bay. I like how it looked. I like what it represented, the nostalgia on it. Not even for me. It wasn't nostalgic for me.
I like Disney Castle a lot too. It's also one of my favorites because it's very...
I like Pink Whale's message here. Lego is here to make money, not to fulfill everybody's ideas, pipe dreams.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great comment, Pink Wheels 3. That's such a wonderful comment.
That's very true.
Hi, Sai. Thank you so much for coming by the stream. Really appreciate that. And we did already mention that Sai O'Connor himself is streaming in about 50 minutes. So that's come up soon. And then we will be also joining him as well for that. So please make sure that you come by
Yeah, I wonder if we if we put Mrs. Craggle and SaraStarBricks on the same stream and just talk about Zelda, because you both are super big Zelda fans. She's saying we need a Zelda set for the 35th
Oh, yeah.
Legend of Zelda anniversary. Come on, Lego.
I agree.
Would be really great.
Question, can you tell whether this is supposed to have this indentation out or in from the manual? Because I can't see that.
Indentation.
See how
It's
it goes
supposed
in?
to have
Is that supposed to be on the inside?
That is supposed to be, it's supposed to be like this.
Oh, it is. So on the outside.
Yeah, maybe you click something in there.
Fair enough.
Tayshawn's favorite set is the roller coaster.
Oh, cool.
We haven't built that one yet.
Nope. That's
Yeah.
a good choice, though, Tayshawn.
It's
Wow.
a really cool looking set.
Did he say why?
He just, not necessarily, he says he has it in his amusement park. It's
Oh.
just a really cool set. It has a lot of motion to it. It's
That's cool. What a nice choice. I like that one.
Brett asks, do we have the Harry Potter books yet? So yeah, we have those. We built 2 out of the 4, and we also have the Monster Book of Monsters.
Sarah says modulars for sure. I love looking at real estate, so my husband says this is a cheaper hobby because I bought and sold too many houses. Wow. That's a good hobby to have, though, Sarah. You can make good money with real estate. I've always wanted to do real estate. I've always thought that that would be a good thing to go into investing into.
And yeah, Sarah McClelland actually picked up a lot of the older modulars, and
Wow.
kind of jealous because the Fire Brigade.
Yeah,
is,
she got some really cool
and,
stuff. She really did. That's so cool, Sarah.
SaraStarBricks and Mrs. Craggle talking about Zelda over soups. Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
There's not going to be a lot
yeah.
of soup talk. I got to find a super buddy here in the community. And looking forward to seeing that brick slot. She has made a lot of videos of pictures for new vignettes. That's looking
Oh,
fun.
great.
Hey, Z-Bricks. We have Z-Bricks here.
Hi, Z-Bricks.
Owen says, I'm still new to your channel, Sarah, and I was wondering, do you have a Lego city? And if you do, what is it called?
Oh, that's such a great question. So the thing is I kind of have a shelf city, I guess, at the time. Most of my modular buildings that I've collected have been displayed on the shelves that I have in my Lego room / hobby room. And I would really like to have them arranged in a more traditional city way. So actually my New Year's resolution for this year was to create a Lego city. So I don't technically have a proper Lego city yet, but that was my my 2021 New Year's goal, was to have a Lego city.
There's a short update video from a few weeks ago that showed how the
It's
room
on the
is
shelves,
now. And
yeah. I want to make another one
Yeah.
where I show the whole room and talk about it and what our plans are for fixing that area, but I don't have a proper Lego city yet. I do have some names picked out already, though, because we did talk about that a little bit, and I haven't
just a quick hi to Fleet Nork and Red
finalized it.
Carnage.
Hi, Fleeb Nork. Hi, Red Carnage. Thank you so much for coming by.
And also a hi to NJ Studios,
Hello. Thank you for coming by.
saying dang 1 week. Not sure
Dang,
what that
1
is
week.
in reference to.
I have no idea what that's in reference to.
But yeah, so the city hopefully will come. I mean, like I said, we have to be a little bit cautious of spending, but I believe the IKEA plans that we had, the tables that we wanted, are out of stock anyway. Sarah's giving me like, why do you tell that already? That's supposed to go in my video. No spoilers, sorry. And we have also Lorraine Fox saying, hey, Sarah and Mike.
Hi.
Brick Star Wars will actually have a name suggestion.
Oh, great. Happy to hear that.
StarBricks City.
Interesting. I'm actually thinking of calling it something like Starlight, but I don't know what Starlight, if I want it to be Starlight City or like Starlight Bay or Starlight.
Hey, Bay is nice.
We don't know. Starlight something, but I like Starlight. I don't know why. It sounds pretty.
No worries, Ingrid. Glad to see that you can work and listen to the Lego stream at the same time. And Tayshawn asks, how is the set going so far?
Yeah, I think it's going really well. I'm working
What
with
are you
some of
building?
these really pretty bricks. I have absolutely no idea what I'm building at all.
You have a lot of teal in yours thing. Huh?
I think it must be the place, like a living room area or something, where he's chilling out and playing a game, because Cole has a controller in his hand. So
I thought they had an arcade.
I'm really sure. Maybe I'm building an arcade then. I'm actually not sure which part
There's a
I'm
little
building.
arcade. I'm not sure if you already built it though. Kind of lost track. Sarah giving Mike the evil eyes. Yeah, you didn't see that, but I saw them. They were like,
Yeah, he's not supposed to update about the stuff that I'm supposed to make my video about. I've been talking about it for like a couple months.
Even if we talk about it right now, people would still click on your videos and watch
That's
it.
true. But it's supposed to be a surprise.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't need to make a video about it.
Yeah. Owen asks, so I was looking forward to the city updates. Would the gardens be a part of it?
Yes, definitely, as long as there's space. So that's the problem, is figuring out how much space I have to work with and what is realistic to include. But I definitely would like that to be a part of the city. It would definitely be cool. I do want to make my city stand out, though. So I do want to add things to my city that are different than other cities. And I have to figure out how I can do that. How I can put my own personality mark on it.
It is, we watched a lot of cities, and I think it was actually Mr. Bookyboo who recently had a video about his Asian/Ninjago district, and it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
But it's very easy to kind of replicate that and copy what he's doing. And
exactly.
I know Sarah wants to put her own spin on things, and that is tough to do when
there's a lot of
the
great
majority
looking
of
stuff
the
out
sets
there.
are just that everybody has.
Everybody has kind of the same things, but I want to make some special things for it as well.
And we have space constraints too. It's not like we have endless amounts, but
maybe I can build some really tall buildings, like mock buildings, but special looking, different than other people's. Because I feel like if you do have at least a few really interesting, unique mocks that are quite large, then at least it gives some personal character to your city.
Exactly.
So there's that.
Just wanted to say hi to G-Fat Jake. Thanks for stopping by.
Hi, G-Fat Jake.
Nice Boba Fett or man. Yeah, is that Boba Fett?
You have any good Lego video ideas? I'm running out of ideas. Welcome to the live stream.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of ideas, but I don't have any time to make them.
And Red Corner says Starlight City sounds good.
Oh, thanks.
BFAB had a great idea.
Okay.
Star Shine City.
Oh,
Shine
I do like that.
Light. Z-Bricks, we live in the Netherlands. I am Dutch. I am from the Netherlands.
And I'm
Sarah
American.
is American, and she moved in here 4 years ago.
Correct.
Ingrid Wynn says, how about Twin Star City? Because there are two of you.
That's interesting.
And Mrs. Craggle says, yeah, Lego
like
and space is very hard. We have a rotation system where a set goes on display for a little bit, then gets taken apart, and another takes its place.
That was kind of what my original idea was, Mrs. Craggle, because we don't have any space. So I have one small table in the back in my hobby area. And I had like all my city stuff. I actually had a road there for a while with all my modulars and the road in front and some stuff set up. And I moved it all and I put my Harry Potter stuff on there and made like a Harry Potter display for a little while. So that was kind of my original idea as well. And now I have no idea what to do. I'm definitely really running out of space, but not everything is displayed all the time either here because there's just no possible way to do that. So a lot of stuff is packed up and in storage. A lot of stuff is built, but in bags and plastic containers.
Lego Mike kindly requests you not to do blue sidewalks because that's his plan.
Oh,
sidewalks.
No problem, Lego Mike. Hashtag order all the blue sidewalk. No, I won't, Lego Mike. But that sounds really cool.
That sounds interesting.
I would like to see that in your city.
I wonder how you are envisioning that indeed.
That sounds really interesting.
Teal roads, only teal.
Yeah, that would be cool. I'll look forward to seeing that, Lego Mike.
Follow the teal brick road.
Yeah, exactly. I look forward to that.
And yeah, Red Carnage is saying go vertical to build your city. If space is an issue, build it up similar to how Fifth Element in the movie Fifth Element has that. Yeah, so it's kind of more cyberpunky, eclectic style, like
this,
the Ninjago.
Yeah, like the Ninjago City Gardens. That's actually a really great point.
We've seen some fantastic vertical cities, like Shy Time has one.
Yes.
Small Brick City, who hasn't made a lot of videos in the last year,
but they had some good stuff going on.
Very good videos about condensing your city as well. So
Brick Building with Justin Sluter is here and says, "How are you today?" Hi, Justin. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate it a lot. Awesome. Poor Lorraine. She had 3 days off and now she's back to work tomorrow. Oh, Lorraine. Oh no. Oh. Yeah. Poor Lorraine.
Yep. And I think there was one more city suggestion from Brett. I'm looking for it, Brett. I can't find it. Sarah's Sunshine Star City.
Aw, that's nice. I like that. That is nice. It's tough. It's tough to pick a name. Like there's so many options. I don't know.
SaraStarBricks is from the United Arab Emirates, but studies in Ireland.
Wow, cool.
That is cool. Hey, bye Milan. Has to go. Thank you so much for stopping by. As always, always welcome.
Bye, Milan. Wish me luck with my football stickers.
Sarah has a lot of duplicates. We can probably chuck them in an envelope and send them your way if you want that. I think that's up to Sarah. And maybe she already had some plans to give it away to other people. I don't know. We also have Rogue Runner in the chat. How is it going? Says Rogue. Hey Rogue.
Hi, Rogue. Welcome.
So
Thank you for
streaming
popping
yesterday
by.
as well with some great guests on. I had a little bit of work to do yesterday late, so that's why we also didn't join Solo Brick Builder, unfortunately.
Exactly. And I always have to do a bunch of other stuff here with the cat, so I'm sad.
Tayshawn has got to go, got to finish some schoolwork. Thanks so much.
Thanks for hanging with us, Tayshawn.
Enjoy the shout out and
I look
subs.
forward to your future video content.
Definitely. As we do with
I
many
really
others
do.
here.
Yeah.
It's always cool to see what everybody's up to in their Lego journeys.
I just don't think I had shouted out Tayshawn properly before, whereas there are some other people who I've definitely shouted out before who come to the chat, so I just like to take turns shouting people out, what I'm in the mood for.
Tayshawn probably will be back on the next stream. Good luck with your schoolwork.
Yeah.
And Lego Mike has a city name idea, Paris Star.
Oh, that's nice. Paris Star.
Maybe a little bit too similar to Paris, France, though. But I do like it, though. Especially to give Paris some recognition.
Is it weird to put city in your name? If I really did go with Starlight, is it weird to be Starlight City? Is that weird? I don't know. I couldn't think of what it should be.
And what I also think would be cool, I don't know if I should say that out loud.
Is it an idea I might want to use?
Yes.
Then I would not
maybe
share
you should
it yet.
And then I'll talk to you. And then... I'm not.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
embargo. I'm not allowed to share that idea.
Not yet. Eventually we can share that because there's definitely room for that as well. But
It wasn't a naming idea. It was something else.
you don't want to give away everything yet. Otherwise,
Secrets.
yes. Well, I wouldn't say secret. Secret, I feel like has like a bad connotation.
No.
A surprise. Surprise. Yes, surprise.
Sarah likes the fuchsia ninja.
I do actually.
And production says Starlight City, Heart Lake City, aka Friends City name.
Yeah, it does kind of seem similar to that.
Maybe
but
we could get
I'm
in
not
trouble
sure.
with Lego for that one.
No, you can't. It's not the same.
Brixis says that's a rubbish idea.
Which one? The one that Mike told me?
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Lego Mike, Parisopolis. I was saying.
Yeah, we were thinking Saraopolis.
Yeah, I was saying to Sarah, I like. There's not a lot of cities out there called Apolis or Polis, which is Greek for city. So
Polis is actually Greek for
yeah,
city.
Yeah, Polis is
just
Greek.
Polis.
Yeah, Polis. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I actually
Yes.
like that. So Parisopolis.
Parisopolis.
I guess it comes from playing a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog back in the day. They had like Metropolis City or
It's
whatever.
all warm.
I'm sorry.
What? Why does it feel warm like that?
Cut the Craggle actually has the best suggestion of them all.
Okay.
Inadvertently, he wants to call it Sarah Soup City.
Actually, I might Craggle. That's hilarious. Sarah Soup City.
Sarah Soup City.
Oh
It does
my
rhyme very.
gosh!
It's
It does kind of
nice
have a certain.
alliteration.
It has a certain ring to it. I'm not gonna
Sarah
lie.
Soup City.
And there are definitely gonna be a lot of pizza shops in Sarah Soup City.
Yeah, you have some pizza shop builds, right?
I do actually, yeah. So there'll definitely be some pizza shop.
You don't have that.
There'll definitely be a pizza shop, Ma.
Sanctum Sanctorum one that comes with a pizza.
Oh, that's
shop.
okay.
Then we have the pizza van.
I've got it covered. I have a pizza van. I have a couple friends' pizza
You have
restaurants.
those city stickers as well. Then there's a lot of city pizza, right?
Yes.
This was there a pizza on the taxi? Like there's like an ad for it.
Yes, there is actually.
I actually haven't really looked at the taxi when you built
That's
it on
correct.
the 8-hour live stream. And we have the amazing London Bridge Bricks here saying, "Hey
Oh,
everyone,
hi Greg. Thank you
How
so
are we
much for
doing?
coming by. I hope you've had a good week so far, Greg.
we are looking forward to streaming with Greg tomorrow."
Yes.
Spoilers.
And we saw your premiere earlier too, Greg. I don't know if did you comment on Greg's premiere?
Yeah, I was talking. In
Okay, good, because I don't think I commented on it because I was busy fussling around here, but we were watching it. So
Greg bought a lot of great Ninjago sets to go in his city called Legonden as well.
Yeah,
So,
Legonden. We're
Sarah
looking forward to seeing the updates on
Greg
Legonden.
are looking forward of setting up a city, and it's just gonna look cool.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to seeing everybody's progress starting in 2021. And we also have the wonderful ATs here saying hi, besties.
Oh, hi 80s. Thanks for coming by. I hope school is going well. Hopefully you're doing well in school and making your good grades.
No worries there, Red Carnage. I accidentally kept a part of his sentence. He's saying, I'm currently working on a version of the original Ninjago City because it's too expensive to buy the set. So he's kind of doing a piece it together or with what you have.
Okay. Cool. That sounds pretty neat.
It is really unfortunate that set is so expensive now.
Yeah.
I mean, it was already really expensive when it came out. I hope it gets reprinted for everybody that missed out on it.
Yeah.
And
what else is going on?
London Bridge Quick says, ATs, give your dad a bro hug for me.
A bro hug?
For those who don't know, ATs is Sai and Lorraine's daughter. So they're one Lego loving family over there.
Oh no. This piece has to have a sticker on it.
It has a whole sticker on it?
Oh no.
It's a cool sticker though.
Yeah, but I have to make sure that I put this in here really nicely.
I think that's like a Space Police reference. Actually,
this looks pretty cool actually.
These are the dudes that we got.
What?
We finally got our...
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So what does this actually go in? Does it just slide in there?
Yeah, I think so. It's just like a slit.
It doesn't actually go into anything, so I need to put this flat somewhere. And if you can continue monitoring the chat,
so Roke is asking how it's going. So yeah, the build so far has been taking a lot of time, but it's really great. I built this little pavilion, which I don't want to be too harsh on it, but it was my least favorite sort of like mini build so far, but it still looks really cool. And Sarah, I think, is still don't know what she's building.
Oh gosh.
But it's we're working on the 4th floor right now.
I think I did this
no worries there, and production
sufficiently. I was just making random noises over here. What?
Owen says, last time I checked, Ninjago City was over 650 euros, which is 600 pounds, $750.
Oh, I feel so bad for people that want to buy that one. Here, let's stick this in here. Is this how this goes?
Yeah.
Does the other sticker go on the other side or just one sticker?
No, just one sticker. I guess that's for later. I think that goes on the side of the building.
This is pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. This is really neat, you guys. This looks gorgeous. And look how this looks with the lights coming through, sort of.
Yeah, people can't see it.
I know, but I can, and it looks really neat.
So here's the sticker with the little translucent purple or pink. So yeah, it's a really cool set. I'm actually going as far as saying already, even though it isn't finished yet, that this is my favorite set so far. Granted, we own the city and the docks, but we haven't built them yet. What?
Nothing. I was gonna check on something. Let me see.
Mrs. Craggle says, Craggle still needs to build this. It's sitting in his backlog at the moment. Yep. We are now on part 6 of the building. We actually ran out of pre-created numbers for the thumbnail. We're already 15 hours in, I guess. Of course, we're doing chat as well, but
yeah, exactly. And
I'm
a little bit slow as well when it comes to building. I'm pretty slow.
Rogue says that Space Police poster is epic. Space Police was such a cool theme. I didn't really know that much about it, but I'm gonna take a look at the Space Police theme and see what type of sets they have.
More.
We don't have anything.
Do you remember that one time when we went to a YouTube rabbit hole and we just watched all those random old Lego commercials? There was that place where you can watch all the old Lego commercials, and it was so interesting.
Yeah, actually I was thinking about it because didn't you show me, or somebody had there in their video like an old Village Fill Rate commercial, and that one time we just ended up somewhere they had all these 60s and 70s commercials, and we just let that play for an hour and a half.
It was so amazing.
There were some whack commercials.
That was awesome.
And Brick Star Wars Boy saying, and there will be a new WandaVision tomorrow. And no spoilers, not from us, and please not in the chat. We did catch up on episode 4 yesterday, which was a great episode. Episode 5 tomorrow. And there's going to be 9 in total, so we have 5 more to go.
Oh, I can't get this thing to stick in here.
Got the Craggle says, I got so much flack for taking too long to build diagonally over multiple streams. I think that took us also 5 or 6 streams or something to do. Maybe even 7. Oh, what's going on?
I don't know, actually. I'm not sure what I've done here. So I did this, and then when I'm trying to put this in here, somehow this thing gets in the way. But see, that pole is pushing up against this, so it can't actually click in properly. Am I putting it on the wrong side? Like, what am I doing wrong here? Is this not far enough over? Have I missed a step?
And then it was quiet.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how to put it together. It's kind of difficult. Yes, no spoilers for those who have not seen it. I saw it. It was a good episode last week. Rogue Runner says, I've literally done the exact same thing. The old Lego system commercials were cool from the 80s. The Bionicle commercials were some of the best. Now I really want to watch those old commercials again. Do you see what I'm going through here, though, with this?
I see what you're struggling with.
Like, what is, did I miss a piece on the edge there? Where I'm trying to click it in? Is there something missing?
Yeah, you're missing this.
Oh, I'm missing this, actually. Yeah, so.
Yeah, you can do it. Yeah,
I see that. I was like,
it's not supposed to click in. It's supposed to just hang there.
Okay, because I didn't know if maybe I was missing something. That makes some sense then. Oh yeah, I get it. It's just kind of like...
Brixine is about to watch the football. Is there anything interesting going on?
Oh, weird.
Guess it opens up.
Oh, is this going to be like a ladder that goes down?
So.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Ah, Chelsea,
weird.
I see. Not really keeping up anymore with the international competitions that much. The only thing I track is like Champions League and Europa League and stuff like that.
What color are these? Clear?
Clear, yeah. Hey, Cowie's Creations saying, I love the look of this set. Thanks so much for stopping by.
Oh, thank you, Cowie's Creations, and hello. Thank you
chat.
so much for hanging out.
Rogue Runner is excited to see Tuchel versus Klopp.
Wait, what?
It's Tuchel versus Klopp. I'll give you $100 right now if you know who those people are. And
boxers.
No.
Oh, football players.
No.
Basketball?
No, they're football coaches.
Rugby?
They're coaches.
I would never have gotten that. But I'm close with the football. I told you guys I'm not really a football fan. I just really like the stickers.
Klopp is the coach of Liverpool and Tuchel's the new coach of Chelsea, who recently came over from Paris Saint-Germain. Bye, Ingrid Wynn. Thanks so much for stopping by. I apologize for talking about football/soccer. I guess that chased her away.
Bye,
That's a
Ingrid.
joke. She just has to go.
Bye, Ingrid. See you later. And you said she was at work as well, right? So enjoy the rest of your work shift. I hope it goes by quickly for you.
Brickslot has a great question. Does anybody else like discovering old sets that nobody ever talks about?
Yes, definitely. I really like weird things or random quirky things that nobody else really cares about. So when I was collecting Lego, I actually have some Time Cruisers stuff, and nobody talks or cares about Time Cruisers. And it's proven now, apparently, by the Lego theme ideas vote, because nobody pretty much voted for them. I didn't either, even though I like that theme, but I really like weird, kind of off the beaten path stuff as well. It's nice to get the things and talk about the things that everyone is interested in, but it's something special when you find something and can give like love and appreciation to something that nobody else really seems to notice or care as much about. So I feel you on that, Brick Sloth, for sure. And
Cowie's Creations, we unfortunately we already talked about the Lego ideas picks at great lengths. So yeah, the Starry Night and the Sonic the Hedgehog set, we're interested in it, even though there's some smaller idea sets. So yeah. Soupman. Cut the Crackle says Soupman talks about football, and Cut the Crackle's response is, "This is a Lego stream, sir." We talk about all sorts of random things here.
We do, yeah. Especially
all sorts of
food.
random
If
things,
it comes to
especially
food,
food,
food
yeah.
is definitely like a pass category, which...
Mm-hmm.
Did you put the ice cream away?
Yes.
Okay, good, because we got a little bit of ice cream, and that would be a tragedy if the ice cream was...
Rogue Runner asks
Not okay.
if I have seen, or you, Sarah, the Lego football sets from the early 2000s. The sports sets. We have to look
like
into
the
that.
basketball ones?
Yeah, so
because the basketball ones are really cool.
the basketball ones where you bent the back.
Yeah,
back.
those are really neat looking.
But there were also football sets. I mean, I grew up at that time, but I can't really remember that much. I'm gonna look into that on Brickset or maybe some videos. That's pretty interesting.
We don't know that much about it.
We skipped the Old Trafford Stadium because it was micro scale, and while I like football.
Well, and we don't have unlimited.
No, we don't.
I
have
mean,
unlimited.
there's no way. We already spent way too much last year
on
Lego stuff.
I was trying to think, when they announced the Old Trafford stadiums. I mean, Sarah knows nothing about football stadiums in the world. I think the one that I would be most interested in, outside of the Johan Cruyff Arena in Amsterdam, because I'm from Amsterdam and I like Ajax, would be the Allianz Arena from Bayern Munich.
Huh?
That is a cool-looking stadium, even though it just kind of looks like the Michelin guy from the outside.
Did I miss a step?
Oh, let me help you. Bricksloth actually has a Jack Stone set. It's an airplane and a cardboard airfield are unique. Yeah, I know nothing about Jack Stone. I just know what he looks like, but I don't know what type of sets or anything they're in. Maybe we should look into that too. Cut the Craggle has a question.
Sure.
Did you ever find out if the delivery driver was lying about the accident?
I mean, how could we? I have no idea. I don't know how in the world we could discover that information.
It's interesting. It took me...
Yeah.
So I contacted customer service over chat. It took them 2.5 hours to respond. Luckily, they just took care of it in one go, and I didn't have to be there. I wasn't waiting there for 2.5 hours. I got the invoice. I had to manually calculate every single item we bought and cross-reference it because it wasn't clear what was charged and what wasn't. You also get your money back for these plastic crates that they give it back. You kind of get reimbursed if you give them back to them. The guy only charged 1 and I gave them 2 back. That's €4 a pop. So I think in the end everything balanced out and they gave a couple of euros extra for our next order. And we went out earlier today.
I mean, nothing was ever really completely resolved with that, but
it
I
wasn't
guess it's
fully
okay,
resolved,
yeah.
but we did go out ourselves to the store. Isn't the greatest because then we have to walk all the way there, but Sarah's got a whomping stack of football stickers right there. There you go. It's all these Dutch Eredivisie teams, if you are into that. So they're, the football players that are playing in the Netherlands right now.
And I have my special
Stickers.
book too,
She has a
so...
full book.
They
And-
sent me this when we got one of our grocery orders one time, and it's really cool because I don't know that much about football, but I really like having this little man collection. So I have this gentleman collection with all these football players, and I put my stickers in my book. What does Rogue
I just
say?
have to go away for that. I have to cry in the other room. Rogue just reminded me of something extremely painful. No, just joking, Rogue. It's remember that year that Ajax was so close to the Champions League final, and then they lost in the last second against Tottenham Hotspur. It still hurts. It's sad. You want something to drink, Sarah?
I don't know.
Want some water?
Sure.
Coca-Cola?
Not yet. Maybe on side stream we can have some Coca-Cola.
Alright, so it's actually Pepsi. So
Pepsi's
it's
also
Pepsi.
fine.
Oh, you still have water. Here, why don't you drink it? Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry for being
I didn't know
careful.
you poured this for me earlier. Thank you very much. Oh, thanks, Adam. He says those stickers are cool. Thank you so much. I think they're pretty cool, too. I've never really been as into football, but I do like these stickers.
It's something fun. This is the last week that you can get them, so I guess they were just handing them out at the store like, here, take them, please.
I like them quite a bit. And I can send them to people who are also collecting them. Like, if somebody I know or even just anybody wants to have some of the extras that I have, then they're more than happy to have them. Well, what else can we talk about
Yeah, sorry
regarding
about that, yeah.
Lego? or food or something else inclusive.
Bricks says, I want a man collection.
I know, right? It's amazing. I like my man collection. It's quite nice.
I
My
mean,
little,
I
my
used
little
to
man
collect.
collection.
I used to collect football stickers when you had to buy them. You know, you had to buy the packs. I think they were called Panini. I think they were all over Europe, and like early 2000s or something like that. It's nice that the grocery store just gives that basically for free. You know, they don't have to do that.
Yeah, but that's why I like shopping at that grocery store, because they usually give stuff away, random things like stickers, or they were doing Winter Village stuff for a while, which is really cool.
We have
like
lunch in the chat. Hey, lunch.
Lunch?
Yes,
Hi,
lunch.
lunch.
Saying
What an
man collection.
interesting avatar.
Sounds like an assortment of friends in the top drawer.
No, they're like my Dutch football stickers. So I have a whole book here full of my man collection, which is various various football teams.
And yes, Rogue, we voted Castle on the 90th anniversary vote.
Yeah,
voted for
castles.
We originally already voted for castle themes, sub-themes.
Because I wanted Lion Knights or Dragon Knights.
Mrs. Craggle says, does collecting male Lego minifigures count?
Yeah, I think totally. Definitely. Mrs. Craggle, sounds like you have a man collection too. Definitely.
Oh yeah, and Kata Craggle says, I just wondered if you had mentioned it to the supermarket and there have been like what accent. He didn't realize it's a chain. Yeah, it's actually the largest chain in the Netherlands.
I would though. I feel like they should be contacted and called. Mr. StarBricks doesn't really like calling people, and because they're probably going to want to talk in Dutch if I call, that makes me feel shy. I don't mind calling, but I don't necessarily want to talk to somebody in English and explain it.
I could have called them. I'm more of a chat person. I just like
exactly.
to sit there and
but
be
I feel
in a
like
chat.
I feel like it has more impact to call and be like, "Hello, this is what happened."
I'm not very
It's more
confrontational
personal.
on the phone or in person.
It's just more
but
personal.
on chat, I can be like, hey, I want justice.
It's more personal to have a chat.
But yeah, the Albert Heijn has been the longest running and probably the #1 grocery store chain here in the Netherlands.
Maybe you should tweet about it or something. Like, it's just
It's like
so
the Tesco
weird
of
that
the
that
Netherlands,
happened.
basically.
It's really weird.
Yeah, but I also don't want to get this guy in trouble.
Yeah,
you know?
that's
I mean,
fair.
I don't
But
wanna
what if
get-
he was lying? Then he
Yeah,
deserves
but
to be in trouble.
I
He was
don't want to
lying.
get some
That's
random
bad.
guy getting in,
That's
especially
fair.
in this like situation
That's
where people
true.
really
That's
struggle
true.
keeping their job.
That's
I get him in trouble.
true.
He gets fired. You know.
Yeah, we don't want him to get in
And
trouble.
he has kids. He
That's
seems a little bit
true.
young though, but he has a family to take care of.
That's fair. That's a good point. I don't also want somebody to get in trouble, but
And in the end, it was just a little bit weird. I mean, we didn't
Very
get half our
weird.
food, but now 2 days later,
we resolved
all
it.
those chicken things, we just bought them. So, which brings me, I forgot Lego Mike's comment. He says, kip nuggets, alsjeblieft.
Oh, we didn't get the kip nuggets.
We got the bigger kip nuggets.
But yeah, I could go for some kip nuggets. Kip nuggets. I did get a kip at the store though. Where is my kip?
Yeah, we'll grab that.
Yeah.
Cut the Crackle says, oh god, the amount of triggered hate I got from people for having a crush on the Parker from the Lego Hidden Side minifigure.
Oh yeah, I saw in Craggle's video, what was it that he was talking about finding very attractive? The Alice minifigure, remember? He said he liked the Alice as well quite a bit because Alice
he's
is quite
now,
pretty.
He's like, hey, yet women can have man collections.
Yes, totally. I have my man collection.
Bye Greg, sorry. Greg has
Bye Greg. Thank you
talk
for
to you
hanging
tomorrow.
out.
I'll talk to you.
But yeah, Craggle likes Parker and also Alice. I think it's funny.
Oh yeah, Lorraine is having a chicken burger. Yeah, it's just a big breaded chicken breast. I think they actually have cornflakes on the side, and we put it in a pita bread and with some sauce and tomato and stuff. But that's what we like to eat as a snack, which is probably what I'm gonna make in a little bit.
What about pizza?
Oh, you want the pizza?
I don't know.
You want the meat
is-
lovers pizza or the salami one?
Pizza is pretty
Pepperoni
nice.
/ salami.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's gonna be neater to eat though. I'm also okay with chicken pita. I'll leave it in your hands since you're the one cooking it. I'll leave it up to you.
Alright.
What you want to get.
Lunch has voted for Castle Space. Animals voted for Castle.
Who voted? You need to be a little
Lunch,
bit louder. Lunch voted for
Classic Space.
Classic
by a mile.
Space. Awesome. Cool vote. A vote well
Just
spent.
wanted to mention we are getting into the last 15 minutes, 1-5 of the stream, because we are going to hang out with Cy O'Connor and the great panelists that he has on. I think London Bridge Bricks is going to be on as well.
Oh, yeah? Oh, great.
Yep.
That's awesome.
And so everybody is welcome there.
Yes.
Don't rush off yet because he hasn't started yet. So we'll stream rate Cy and go hop over there too. And while we're doing that, I'm going to turn the oven on so we can
Okay. No problem.
kind of in the first beginning when he's doing the introductions.
I'm sorry for being a little bit more quiet, you guys. I just was talking a lot in the beginning of the stream, and now I'm really trying, now that it's my turn to build, to actually get my bag finished before we end, because there's still a lot of pieces here for 15 minutes.
You could do it.
I think I can do it.
Lorraine asked, Mike, do you make your own pizza? Unfortunately not.
No.
We probably should try that at some point.
I think we have. My mom always made like French bread pizzas. Have we never done a French bread make your own pizza?
Yeah, I've tried that sometimes. I think last year we tried to buy some like tomato sauce and just to make something on the bread. Remember, I bought the Turkish style bread.
These aren't like manufactured, like I don't know how to explain it. They're not like branded oven pizzas. They're like Albert Heijn. They're healthier. They're like
they're a little bit more
natural.
Artisanal, I would say, than your typical. I don't know really what brands you have. We here in the Netherlands, you have those Dr. Oetker ones. Those are all over Europe.
These aren't the ones that you pull out next to the ice cream in the boxes or anything that.
These are also only good for like 2 or 3 days. Right. You can only get them in the store.
They're more fresh.
They come from a factory, sure, but they're a little bit more artisanal. Those are good.
So they're not as they're kind of like make your own pizzas, sort of. They're just made not by me.
Mrs. Craggle says, I love making homemade calzone.
Ooh, Mrs. Craggle, that sounds good. Wasn't it recently? I thought Cut the Craggle was talking about Mrs. Craggle's epic lasagna. I feel like I need this recipe, Mrs. Craggle. I really like lasagna a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
It's been a while since I've had good lasagna. I want that recipe.
The concept of calzone is very different here in the Netherlands. We have a lot of Arabic style kebab, shawarma type places, and the calzone is actually just a folded pizza with mostly the shawarma or kebab meat here. So it's a little bit different than how more traditional places like in Italy would call their calzone. So don't, unless you want to be surprised, don't get a calzone in the Netherlands.
I hope I'm not missing too many amazing comments. I see Mahan says love for Tinkerbell. And Mrs. Craggle said, Alice, I thought it was Tinkerbell he has a crush on. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, it was Tinkerbell because he said that he likes her sassiness. You're right, Mrs. Craggle. You know your husband better than I know him or remember, but yeah, I forgot. It's not Alice. He did say Alice was a pretty minifigure, but he did say Tinkerbell was the one that he has a special affinity for because of her sassy nature. Yeah. I feel like I'm missing comments.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was good enough to say out loud the banter between Mahan and
definitely.
Craggle.
Yeah, I would say it definitely is. I'm interested to know what people are talking about.
Lego Mike says, Mike makes great soup, I heard, Sarah.
Oh my gosh. I mean, the soup is not that bad, you guys. I do like soup. I just don't want to eat it all the time. And not when I'm craving a pizza. Definitely not.
We've eaten pizza now Tuesday, Wednesday, the leftover one, and now we're eating pizza again.
Are we really having the oven pizza?
Yeah. We're going to make the pita.
Are we? Or
I'm just gonna make I want to make the pizza because it was the discounted one. It was the last chance type
Fair
one.
enough.
It's a
discount
it's
pizza.
a meat lover's pizza. It comes with like bacon and
discount pizza.
Ground beef and stuff like that on it. So and salami. So Animo asks also to the chat, but also to us, what's your guys' favorite food? And Sarah. It's my favorite food as well, so Sarah, please answer that.
Well, are you thinking I'm going to say sushi?
I thought you were going to say tomato soup. No, the sushi, of course, is sushi, yes.
We really like sushi a lot. It's been a long time since we've gotten to have sushi, but it is definitely a favorite.
Sushi is definitely our favorite.
I like a lot of things, though. I also really love cheese. I really love ice cream. And what else are my favorite foods? Anything with cheese on it, really, like nachos. French fries. I love French fries. That's a favorite as well. And definitely those Kip Nuggets.
Lego Mike is saying pizza soup. And this is going to sound strange. I've actually done that one time. I dipped my pizza into my soup. Because it's a video game reference from this really old video game from the 90s called Snatcher. So I had to try that out because it's one of my favorite games. It's weird. Well, it's actually supposed to be ramen, but I put it in soup instead.
That doesn't sound very nice.
No, it was really weird.
That sounds disgusting.
Mrs. Craggle says calzone in
Sounds
Italy was
weird.
amazing. They had a stall just down the road from our hotel in Pompeii and sold a cheese calzone for only a couple euros. Oh, that sounds...
Why is this attached?
that
Did
emoji?
you do this?
No, that was like that. Brick
Oh,
Star
okay.
Wars Boy actually asks, what's everyone's favorite soup? Since we're talking about soup.
Oh, they have a really good type of soup here in the Netherlands that's quite popular, and that's pea soup. And it's really good, but I like, you know what my favorite soup is, which is probably super unhealthy? They have Olive Garden in the US. I like the Zuppa Toscana at Olive Garden. That's like my favorite thing. Either that or there is the, it's minestrone soup. What is that? The Wolfgang Puck Organic Minestrone. That one in the US is also really good. You can buy that at the grocery store.
I don't know if Craggle makes these things up or his delivery is just always so spot on and amazing. He says, we went to a steakhouse in Billund that actually didn't serve steak. It served pizza. So it's a place called Steakhouse, and they don't have steak,
Oh,
they have
yeah.
pizza. It's hilarious.
That's weird. Very weird.
Rex the reviewer says, I love pierogies.
Oh,
Those
pierogies.
are
Yeah,
good
those
too.
are really good.
We had them in Poland last year.
Pierogies are
One
nice.
of our last trips before this all started for work. Pierogies were good there.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Did we
Justin-
have pierogies there?
Yeah, we had a ton of pierogies. We had pierogies every day.
Really?
We're talking about those little dumpling, those noodles. We're not talking about pirozhkis. That's the
No, I'm talking about pierogies like the ones I've had in the U.S. that are kind of like, I don't know how to describe them.
We had pierogies in
I don't remember having them a lot. I remember having more like tartare a lot more.
We had
I don't
tartare,
really
but
remember having
we had
pierogies a
pierogies
lot.
at all the 3 restaurants that we went in a row.
Maybe.
One had cheese in it, one had spinach filling.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Rick Stars Boy lost chicken noodle soup. Justin
yeah.
Sluter, pizza, favorite food, followed by breakfast foods.
Chicken noodle soup is really nice, and definitely when you're not feeling well is definitely the thing that I really want the most.
Mrs. Craggle has the right choice. There's only one right answer, and that is, I'm pretty boring. I love tomato soup. Tomato soup is my favorite.
I used to like tomato soup before I moved here, but Mike likes to eat tomato soup so much that now I don't even like tomato soup anymore because we've eaten it so much. I don't really like it that much anymore.
Lego Mike, that sounds delicious. He says the steak fajita at Wake at Work is yummy.
Some tomato soup I do actually still like though. I get tired of eating it if it's too often.
You want some steak fajitas?
No, I'm not actually a big fajitas fan. I like nachos better because they have all that cheese.
Mrs. Craggle said the steakhouse stories too. They have a picture of that.
That's funny.
That's interesting. You guys went to Billund. We've been there as well to the Lego house, and we actually went like 20 minutes, stayed in a hotel 20-30 minutes outside of Billund at a place called Vale, or it's Vejle. I always forget how it's. They had a fantastic burger place there.
Yeah, and I got to play with all my Lego at that
She
restaurant.
bought a bunch of Legos. She's just building it. They
Well,
had
it was
really
like,
good
yeah, build a mini bin
build
stuff
up
and
minis.
things
We
like
bought
that.
they had a lot of cool pieces there, so we bought a lot. And the burger place there was really good. I thought it was like Garage Super Burger Bar or something.
We actually didn't get any of the special Lego house sets when we were there because they seemed really expensive. Did you guys get some of the Lego house exclusive sets?
The Tree of Creativity.
Mr. and Mrs. Craggle.
Depending on when you were in Billund, of course.
Yeah, I'm interested to know what you guys picked up while you were there. And did you go to the restaurant?
Oh yeah, you mean in the Lego house? Yeah. Did you actually go to the Lego house?
Like the Lego house restaurant.
You could have also gone to Billund before it was actually there.
Oh yeah, but you know.
Animal likes rice and chicken, vanilla ice cream, and also liked salad, but stopped eating it because they were eating it too much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the food is definitely a popular topic here. We can just talk about food all the time, and that's good. Let me
Food is a wonderful thing.
let me grab the. Did you just copy Greg there?
How so?
No, he's always saying that Lego is a wonderful thing.
But I say food is a wonderful thing. Maybe I am subconsciously copying Greg. He is pretty cool.
Let's see, Meat Lovers Pizza. Bacon, mozzarella, pepperoni, ground beef.
I don't think they can hear you that well. Oh yeah, you are supposed to put something in these little spots on these gates, by the way. just to let you know that there are little 1x1 plates that go in here. This is so pretty. Tomato only if you have a grilled cheese sandwich with it, Mrs. Craggle, says Lego Mike.
Isn't this great?
I totally agree. I totally agree, Lego Mike. Yeah, I understand.
The packaging, I'm talking about the packaging.
Mrs. Craggle says, yeah, they did pick up some sets. We got Tree of Creativity. Oh, nice. And the Architecture Lego House. And, of course, the dinosaurs. That last one is my favorite. Oh, that's so cool. Craggle proposed in front of the big system dinosaur.
Oh, wow, really?
Oh, my gosh. That's so cool. I had no idea. I didn't know that story. That's awesome. That's so cool. I love that so much. That's romantic.
Awesome.
Oh. Now if I ever go there again, I'm going to be like, wow, this is where Mr. Craggle proposed to Mrs. Craggle. That's so wonderful. And those are some awesome pickups too. I'm kind of bummed out.
There too. You probably have a picture at the same spot.
Yeah, maybe. I'm kind of bummed out because when we went to Lego House, we didn't actually buy any of the special sets that were there, but they seemed really expensive at the time, and they kind of are, but now the way that you can get them not at the Lego House is like really, really expensive, so.
Like we were into Lego when we went to the Lego House, but now we're into Lego. I would have probably also bought all of them, but they were pretty spendy. The Danish kroner versus the euro was, you're talking about 80 euros for those sets. Oof. But they're really cool sets to have. Definitely better than those dinosaur fossils ideas though. The Lego House dinosaurs are really much cooler.
Oh, I understand what you're saying now. Yeah, I agree. The Lego House dinosaurs are really neat. Those are really cool. They sound like they got all the cool sets there, which is really great.
Yeah, especially I completely understand buying them, especially since it has a great proposal.
Like a sentimental meaning, you know. That's really cool.
I have a mock idea that I want to do for Sarah, because it actually is the place where I proposed to Sarah. And I think it would look really cool in her city if she has that. But I'm not good at mock building, and I'm talking about the Tokyo Tower, which is the red and white Eiffel Tower, basically.
I don't think that I want the Tokyo Tower in my city per se, but I feel you.
My idea got rejected.
I'm sorry. I like your idea.
And I know they have the Tokyo architecture set, but that is micro scale. I would like to see city scale.
Question, is there not supposed to be one of these on this side as well? They didn't have me put that in there, and I don't see another one of those, so maybe not.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, these are here, but then not for here.
Yeah, there it goes. Oh, you mean the stud?
Yeah.
No stud there then. I think that's where the shrimp creature goes.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
He says, he proposed on Star Wars Day with a Disney ring, which happens to be my favorite Disney Princess Belle.
Oh,
that's cool.
I really like that. That's really cool.
Brixie says, oh, Mike got pied. Hey, I have ideas sometimes.
Well, it's because I have my own special reasons for why I might not really particularly want that, but I don't really want to go into it completely on stream, or at least right now. Oop.
Okay. Sarah likes to compartmentalize things sometimes, which is not a bad thing.
Well, it's not that. I have my reasons. I don't think you want me to share my reasons for why I would rather not have that in my Lego city, but it's also I feel like mocks, I don't really want a mock to be like something that's already exists, I guess, as well. That's right. I would rather, if I'm going to put something in my city, also for it to be something original, like an original
Space
mock.
Needle? No Seattle Space Needle?
No Space Needle either.
Hey, Mr. Blue Toys. Hey, Nathan. Thanks so much for dropping by. Unfortunately, we are ending soon.
In like 1 minute. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. We actually have to wrap up the stream in like right now. So apologies for that. Gosh, I'm so sad. But hey, everybody that's in the chat, we're going to be joining Cy O'Connor on Cy O'Connor's channel for his Thursday live stream. So you can head on over there for that. And I just want to say...
Well, he hasn't started yet, but he will start in a few minutes.
Yeah, it's going to be like really soon here. So thank you very much for joining us. And sorry for kind of wrapping it up quickly at the end here. I do really appreciate everybody that came by. And people asking... put the link in the chat for people. Thank you. So head on over to Cy O'Connor's and we'll definitely see you there.
I'm going to put the link in here.
Bye, Bricksloth. Bye, guys. And
it's going to be in a minute. I'm going to put the stream link here. There you go.
And
click on that.
the intro will play again for a couple minutes here, so you guys will have a little bit of time to click the link and head over there, but that's where we're going to be popping up next, and we'll see you guys all again on... Are we streaming on Saturday?
Yeah, we're streaming on Saturday.
On Saturday, so you guys can tune in and hang out with us on Saturday as well. Bye!
No worries.
See you
Speak to you guys
soon.
soon. Have a great time.
Bye!
Bye-bye.